between yona iMbabane Swallows nayo iMbabane Highlanders lapha enkundleni yetemidlalo emavuso kaManzini njengoba ngisho ukuthi lawa maqembu lamakhulu alapha Eswatini lapho khona wonke umhlaba uyaye athina kabukela ibhola leSwatini abuke ngawo lo mdlalo lo walamaqembu lawa lamabili edolobha laseMbabane nakagcina ke kudlala lamaqembu lawa ku MTN Premier League iqembu leMbabane Swallows lawunqoba ke lo mdlalo ngamagoli amathathu kulamabili kuyo iMbabane Highlanders. Hello and welcome libito lami ngilinda ngimasa ngwakadlamini sabe sekulethela wona nje lo mdlalo lomkhulu lapha eveni wawo iMbabane Swallows nayo iMbabane Highlanders. Kodwa ke kunebamvu labati kangcono ngawo lo mdlalo lo noma labake bayidlala le midlalo lena phambilini labanye banqoba emahlandla labanye bakhala phansi emahlandla sitawuva ngabo ukuthi ingabe bona bacabanga ini ngawo lo mdlalo wanamuhla njengoba phela vele lamaqembu lawa ngisho ukuthi kule season tinto tibonakala ngathi atihambi kahle kuwo omabili kodwa ke sitabeva ukuthi bona bacabanga ukuthi yini lekumele ukuthi bayende nokuthi bona bawunqoba kanjani mhlambe umdlalo weMbabane derby ngaphambilini sitabafuna bo Flying Ghosts sibafune bo Mazibuko sitabafuna bo Stanford Ncube sibeve ukuthi ingabe vele bona bebadlala kanjani sitabafuna futhi bo Karas Dlamini yasikhumbula lesa step over sibeve ukuthi bona ingabe vele ngiphi ne derby labayikhumbulako lefika kuqala nje emqondweni nawukhuluma ngeMbabane derby ukuthi lehlukanisa lidolobha laseMbabane asasike sibeve sive wona ema-legends former players eMbabane Swallows former players ayo iMbabane Highlanders kuthi ngabe vele phambilini bebendani.
Ngiyaxolisa kuma Highlanders ukuthi angikhona ngibajabulisa njengeMbabane Swallows engakhona khona kuhlala amagoli amaningi.
Yini ungendi lokulula moloyi uyekele lo lokulukhulu hawu
ya place kick usandile Mdlovu uyayenza leyo bhola kushot yawushaya nguStanford Ncube nethe olibhalela phakathi nangu ya Stanford Ncube place kick lehle kakhulu wonakele kaSomhlolo National Stadium wonakele nohlolo National Stadium elibembabane Swallows bajabulela lelo goal lelijikijelo phakathi nangu ya Stanford Ncube nangu ya Mfanzile uyagijima Mfanzile phakathi nethi Mfanzile jikijela phakathi 22 minutes
wayenta indzaba nangu yamfanfikile Nzimanze wathumba Mbabane Highlanders linye ke kuMbabane Swallows wakhombisa ke kuba ne pace lenhle ngendlela lemangalisako mfanfikile Nzimanze.
In the dusty fields of Mbabane, where goalposts are stones and dreams are bigger than the pitch, the future is already playing. Barefoot kids chase a worn-out ball through the afternoon sun. Every pass echoes ambition, every goal a promise. In these moments, jerseys are imagined, names are borrowed, and legends are reborn. One child shouts, Swallows, another, Highlanders. Because in Mbabane, football is more than a game, it's identity. From the narrow streets of Msunduza to the open grounds of Eswatini, the city is buzzing, the derby is coming. Mbabane Swallows versus Mbabane Highlanders. History, pride, bragging rights. What begins on the dusty fields rises to the biggest stage. This is the Mbabane Derby. On the 11th of January 2026, Mbabane Swallows and Mbabane Highlanders open the New Year League season. But before the whistle blows, Inside the Sport takes you inside the moments, the memories, and the men who made the rivalry legendary.
Igama lami ngingiwandile ngakamazibuko bengathiwa ngekuthi ngingiwawa
lenza bayihlathi nama kusinza bale bengithanza kahle but nje ibelief ke eMaswati ukuthi ihlathi liyabambisa
kumbula kahle ukuthi we prepared enough ukuthi sifuna kuyobadla
bengigijima ku Mbabane Highlanders kusukela eminyakeni wa 2006 kuya kunyaka wa 2013.
Few players understand this rivalry from both sides of the divide. Stanford Ncube is one of them, a man who wore the Highlanders badge and later crossed the line to wear Swallows colours.
My name is Stanford Ncube, the Zimbabwean Swazi international. The best there is that ever import that was in Swaziland. Namhlanje ngizokhuluma ngale derby yami engayidlala kaNgwane which means we are talking about Mbabane Highlanders and Mbabane Swallows. And I was fortunate enough to play for both teams. And my best memory in Mbabane Swallows was when we was Telecom la Old Trade Fair. The game by 1-0, and I remember just 20 penalty in the last 10 minutes of the game. I scored that penalty and I was asked to repeat it 3 times, and I scored all the 3 penalties. We won that game, and the intensity of those derbies, and I wish Nyalo, the younger generation, can replicate and the respect derbies.
To play for one is pressure, to play for both is destiny. For Mbabane Swallows, leadership came in the form of one man for over a decade. Wandile Mazibuko, 11 years, captain, a symbol of loyalty.
Angivusele babukeli igama lami ngingwandile ngokamazibuko bengatiwa ngekuthi ngingiwawa ngidlalile kuMbabane Swallows from 2000 to 2011 11 season so ngidlala khona kuMbabane Swallows mhlambe ngakhuluma nje ngebumqoka bedabi nebumnanzi bekuba part of the team ledlala khona kudabi between Mbabane Swallows and Mbabane Highlanders. Idabi kuyi-feeling lemnanzi as a player nje to participate in a derby. Lobe kwendeka nje esikhathini esiningi bokhanza ukuthi kulelo viki ledabi le atmosphere nje eMbabane bayivele ishintshe nje noba uhamba edolobheni bowuva lokuthi kukhona into lekufuna yenteke ngeweekend. Bongakhanzi la ukhanza khona ukuthi mhlawumbe sihlangana nebadlali beHighlander yini lo bekahamba lapha ngesheya lo yami lo munye ahambe lapha ngesheya but nje bekumuntu obunanzi bakhona kuba after 90 minutes besiphindze futhi sibuye sicoce kube mnanzi kube nje ya but nje before le weekend leyo vele bekuba bede lokubukana lokuthi vele siyavuselana kunjani njani bekunale atmosphere nje lokhombisako ukuthi hayi no shothi inkunzi letimbili titabe didibana kule weekend.
Across the divide, Mbabane Highlanders prepare with equal focus.
Cabanga alipali kuphela. Abuka sebayithethe. Emsebe. Ungamcabanga ngemva konze epalini agile uyale ungammeli. Amthi wabona uthi uyammeli wamdribula bayithatha.
Coach Bonds Mkulisi alongside goalkeeper coach Sipho Dube reflect on past battles and future expectations.
Ngisiso Mkulisi nangisadlala bebathi ngiphansi. Ya manje ngona kepha ngaba yini nje lengayikhumbula. Ya ayiphelanga besilida 3-0 kwase kuba kwangathi khona lo shayo elituku kanjani kude lo washaya elituku bakhuluma nje lapha ebhenjini bathi hey lala phansi wena liyathuma lelituku kwase kuba indlela ke yokuthi ba escape kepha ngicabanga lelo langa bekade uba maningi ngobe besilwela ileague vele so thina besilwela kuwina thina bekufanele siwine sisithathile bona iSwallows ilwela idraw and ke bekhunywe kakhulu ngoba at the time nje baya ngisho emsakadweni kanti sinizawonye thina ngalomkhulu sabeva basibaya udlalelwa ema red carpet wasikwatisa kakhulu sathi noma ngabe njani bangasidla bonke hayi lapho ngilapho ke la kwabe sekuba nalesilokhweni sethu thina siyodlala neSwallow from a training besilabela nje sibangasidla bonke hayi lapho
emadebile ngiwadlalile inqombi neSwalo but ke lengikhumbula kombambamba eyayisebusuku lapha iBP Cup final 1997 kaSomhlolo Stadium. Leyo derby leyo sayidlala yaze yayophela kuma finals. Khumbula kahle sahamba sayosha ama penalty ma finals weqhamuka Said Shabani washalpali agcina imphumelele ke Mbabane Highlanders nga 5-4 lawo ma penalty. Idubbing lenyinto lama teams ong2 ngakhanza ukuthi akadlali kahle ku league but ke phana nasesadibene ong2 kuba idubbing mbamba yena ke lemidlalo lena Mbabane Highlanders against Mbabane Swallows vele akuba ngwafa akukhathalekile ukuthi ku league beka adlala njani but nasadibene nje omabili igame iba ngile mnanzi kakhulu.
Ithini prediction yakho ndabe niqala kudlala as Mbabane Highlanders new brand AM uqansi ndawudlala njani?
I-prediction idabi Bhembe ungade wayipredict because ungakhanza ukuthi lama teams akadlali kahle but nafika lena tawufike kube ngilenyinto ngade ngayisho i-prediction but mina ngingathanda ukuthi le yakami team kube ngiyona iphumelela.
Which is Mbabane Swallows siyabonga.
Mbabane Highlanders MFC.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Today, the rivalry enters a new chapter. We join Caesar Dlamini at training, Swallows sharpening their edge with finishing drills.
Sekunabul khuni ke nyalo. Bestokus practice without the goalkeeper. Now there is a goalkeeper. Uyithephelani le ball. Play the ball once. Sekuya wena now. That is meant for you, ukuthi kutobal khuni. Don't use laces. Jongo, uyasetha lapha. Man, ufuna kubakhomba. Watch Jongo. Phande moya. Shark. Let's go. Move the ball away. Mabili. Kamba umuntu angaqala kubingelele emakhaya. Ngikhumbula nanga lamabili yekuqala nginayile samukwa khona inkomishi sidlale nayo iHighlander sayiwini league but yagcina ithathwa etafuleni ngokuthi kuthiwa sasidlalise maponyane ngaloku ngamthetho futhi ke bafika kanjani leso sinqumo leso angathi seyesibili ngayila sadlala khona kaSomhlolo in fact onke bekaSomhlolo sadlala kaSomhlolo la khona it was a beautiful game but isilona isicinzethele iHighland la khona igame yagcina ingapheli ngenza bayelitulu. One of our players the late Sabelo Mbimbili washaywa ngumbane lapho, may his soul rest in peace. Cishe ngidawo lengakhumbula konje because khumbula kahle ukuthi we prepared enough ukuthi sifuna kuyobadla. Okay, mhlambe lenye esithathu ngilanga khona ngenhloko trade fair uSipho. The only goal that I had ngalanga score kuSipho Du aze ngahamba ngaye South Africa ngambamba kanye bese ngimthola nje emajimini ku-national team but nje yeah cishe those 3 moments ngiwo la ngathi abuyisa iloku i-hype yeloku yedabi.
Mbabane Highlanders have always been known for flair, speed and fearlessness. None embodied that more than Menzi flying ghost Sibiya, a forward too quick to catch, too clever to contain.
Menzi Sibiya, Polet nyawo bebangathi nga flying ghost. Lokusho ku Highlanders ngifika 1998. Bangithola ku umhlatane 1997 mashaya MTS Prince of Wales lapho laba bese bangisayina khona ngacala 98 hayi ngajabula kujoina team lenkulu ngakhanza kunetlwane Sifiso Banzi mkhulu isitolent days yaba nengakhulu bo Brookstembe maningi kakhulu amadabi mani lokumnazi nje incumbi yabo besivamela ukuwina but ke khona bekhanza ukuthi khona iswalo zivele yashaya la ngikhumbula kahle khona la bekuba mnanzi khona ngesikhathi simokhanza ukuthi simakene nabizo wami menzi gamethe namatsala ngubane ngoma kuthi vele mcuka kwenza leyo because idabi ngila khona ukhona lokuthi mangabe udlale kahle balandzeli bayohlale bakuthemba bahlale bakuthanza njalo wahlula ukudlala kudabi uvame kuba nenkinga kuperforma ku Highland but waba mnanzi kudabi hayi okugcina sekhambe kahle so ubonakala ukuthi udakhona kugijima kumakebhula.
And when speed wasn't enough, Mbabane Highlanders relied on precision. Kylie Thekaras Dlamini, a free kick specialist whose dead balls felt like penalties.
Angivusele babukele ekhaya ligama lami ngiKhayile Thekaras Dlamini. Bengigijima ku Mbabane Highlanders kusukela eminyakeni wa 2006 uya kunyaka wa 2013.
Tata goalkeeper Kylie Thekaras celeni golpale
idabi le kuya engqondweni yami i-semi-final eSwazibank 2009 yona ibuya kangaka ngaloko ukuthi akusike ukuthi siyinkunzi saphumelela ngicabanga ukuthi tihlwele betigcwele stadium nako konke lebetikutele tafike takubona nangikhumbula kahle akase tihlwele tihlale phasi tiplot 7 ngalelo langa sagcina siphumelela nga 3-2 siwehlula selehlula iqembu leMbabane Swallows.
Highlanders besetinkanyi kwabofenisi kulandzela ke ukuthi tiunqobile lona mdlalo wato neMbabane Swallows.
Lenye idabi lengikhumbulako bekuyifaka kwaba ifinal ye-EPTC i-Telecom ngabona beku 2008 against Swallows nayo yaba igame emnanzi kakhulu ngaloko kusiphinze bekuyi-final tihlwele betiphelele ngetinkani nayo ngilenye lesayiwina kodwa sagcine siyiwina emva kwema-extra time sayiwina kuma-penalties.
Ngikhumbula nje ukuthi saya kuma-penalty yaqalwa ngidunga wayigeja ngabuya mina ngayishaya and lapho into lebeyimangalisa ukuthi besilandza international yethu e-States lengitharibo bhembe sibhadele ithikithi lendiza wabuya naye wayigeja ipenalty kepha umuntu simbhadele lana sengela ithikithi lendiza weta kangwane watodlala i-charity bekumnanzi nje yathi ngoba after games besigcina bese sesiphinde siyaxoxa kanye nawo lama players la eHighlander ukuthi bekumnanzi bekunjeyana kepha bobona lokho ukuthi lama fans wona so la analena ngekuthi vele idabi and akukhona lokungathi akuziwana but nje bekungavani lokumnanzi lobekwendeka lenye ke lengikhumbulako ukuthi solo sima Kings aseMbabane because sadlalela 100 years sayiwina leyo game leyo sayiwina 3-1 solo nje aseMbabane sede labakwenda lokunye labangana vele kude lokunye indlela ukuthi iphinzi ibuye leyo game leyo ukuze ukuthi babe dingosi nabo batayiwina but for now vele iMbabane Swallows kusesedingosi aseMbabane bekuwina le 100 years.
Ngesikhathi ngidlala kaHighlander again I was grateful. I was fortunate again to get that opportunity to play for the biggest team in Swaziland. And ngiyathanda kubonga ngendlela bangwelcome ngayo because that was my introduction to Swazi football because I came through Mbabane Highlanders when I came to Swaziland. So even that day again I was told to Mbabane Mbabane Swallows we didn't need no motivation about as players. It all came through us and we made sure ukuthi vele akhe give it our best. I am proud ukuthi ngakhona ukudlala both of these big teams in Swaziland and I'm proud that lama fans are Mbabane Swallows ngakhona kwajabulisa ngesikhathi sagqoka ijesi labo, and I hope lanyalo they still remember me if I did them proud. Yeah, I just want to thank lama fans Mbabane Swallows for the love they gave me during my time there. Thank you so much.
ngaphandle ukuthi anike nje Mbabane Swallows ibhola uliphakamisile muhle ibhola ulifaka lapha ekhasi 18 area box. Mbabane Swallows ehlasa Stanford phakathi walijikela phakathi nange Stanford Ncube mabili kuMbabane Swallows Tinyonto elisulu mabili
Igama lami ngingisizwe Ndlovu labangatiko bangatinga Mbabane ngatala 1 November 1985 ngisupport Mbabane Highlanders lo linyalo sokuyimbabane Highlanders AM. Ukucala kwami ku support Mbabane Highlanders ngacala way back ngema 90s, I think 92 93 nakhona ngilandzela mkhulu wami because ekhaya babe uFavor Swalo make u11 men, so mina ngadecide ukulandzela mkhulu Favor Mbabane Highlanders. Mbabane Highlanders ke team lengisupporta ngayo yonke indlela kude nje lengikwendako mase kumele ngiyosupport Mbabane Highlanders. So coming to le game lesiyakiyo Mbabane Swallows le derby yala Mbabane yo Nyola game empilweni yami kube kuyangami ngasihlale siyiwina sonke isikhathi but ibhola kuyachinja ngaso sonke isikhathi. Emadabis lesiwadlalile neSwalo la ngidisappointile ukhona nje labashakho nakwaze kwasuka umsindvo wemphathi Mr Bheki Simelane na Vita kwazivisa buhlungu lokho njalo ngisho ukuthi kudliwa iSwalo akusiyona into lesiyifunako thina sifuna ngathi singahlala sibadla ngaso sonke isikhathi kanathi emagames lesesiwadlalile nayo idabi lenye leyangijabulisa kakhulu masidla iSwalo master relegate wasiya ka first division our last game sawashaya ke impela lapho sajabula kakhulu sonke sibalandzeli beMbabane Highlanders at least sihamba sithwalile sithi Mbabane Swallows siyayibusa. So coming to this match lesiyakiyo noma kanjani lena siyifuna ngayo yonke indlela kuthi igame lemchoka njengalena ene lokumnanzi ngale double lesiyakiyo iMbabane Swallows iyo preparationa iMbabane Highlanders black and white kanti hayi ke akusasiko kanjani lo ses black and gold abasadi sibacile abende konke labakwendako ene sibonile ukuthi hayi kulamalanga labantu bangile daily bread, so nathi angeke siyekele kuthatha lesinkwa lesikhona lesebasibekelela tafuleni. Ngicela nje balandzeli beHighland asiphathene emakotapeni emajuice samini sodlala. This is the daily bread of Swaziland nyala kusasi yani it's the daily bread of Swaziland. Mbabane Highlanders is going to win this match kwazangunzi.
Some derbies are remembered for goals, others for moments no one could control. Supporter Nhlanhla Boxer Mathebula, born a Swallows fan, remembers a derby frozen by nature itself.
Kamalami Nhlanhla Boxer Mathebula, ekhaya kuleka ePhophonyana. Kufeva Mbabane Swallows nami ngisakhumbula ngatalwa ngiyiyo. Mbabane Swallows solo ngiyona namuhla ngiyafana ngiyo ngoba angifika kanje ngemuntu lo wacashwa noma ngiyo lento. Uma ngiphise ngibuya endzabeni yedabi. Indzaba yedabi kulikhulu kakhulu Mbabane Swallows neMbabane Highlanders. Uma kudlala lamaqembu lawa lamabili kuba ngiwafa nalonganamali uyaboleka athi ngifuna kuyawufika noma kanjani la kudlala khona lamaqembu lamabili. Lamaqembu lamabili lawa nakadlala kusime lula. Angeke uye khona nje ufike uPredator Scouts angwani not noma ngibani kufike kube ibona ngayo. Kodwa ke kusukela ku2015 16 17 kulama dabi lawa iHighlanders sayigucisa phasi sayihloma emanceba yangasaphefumula yaze yaphefumula ngale kwa2018 sesilahlekelwe ngibabe Gamethi. Kune dabi labanye ngiyacabanga ukuthi bomafikizolo ngeke bayikhumbule kahle. Bese coachwa nguDodge Mahlalela umufi bese yadlala neMbabane Highlanders kaSomhlolo bekunekihlabani yebombi imbili ngala ngakithi kunabo Thole Schuster ngihambule salamlelwa litulu lapha ngoba kwakwangena emagoli lamabili alandzelana masinyane lase lethwasa lapho besifile lalamula litulu kwaba ne-rematch i-rematch yakhona-ke yaphinda i-Highlanders yasidla lapho yawina ngaleyo protest lebo was 2006 if I'm not mistaken or 7 le protest yamaponyane masiboko
Jintameni ukijimala ngesesinele ufuna nangekhayelihle Kharas wenza kahle kakhulu khayelihle Kharas wenza nemachala ngoba mbeka phansi nange ya jazz nombolo 5 nangu yakopela imoyatsi uyakhala simanga nhle ukuthi udlale kabi wena mfana
umntwana wedabi ngicabanga ukuthi ibhola kakhulu eSwatini umdlalo lona lomkhulu umkhulu kakhulu ngalo simaqembu lamabili lamakhulu eSwatini ahlala edolobheni linye umdlalo wakhona akabi kakhulu ukuthi kuwina abani kudliwa abani kuba ngiloku lokhu kulethako esiveni ibhola ngiyona indlela lehlanganisa abantu ngiyona indlela lento abantu bajabule manje kakhulu ngicabanga ukuthi bomcwa bedabu kuko konke nguloku ngilenjabulo le kuyilethako esiveni nabo bonke labathanza ibhola
kokugcina obabili lama side bavame ukuthi kuyehlathini ngekuside imotivation iyatikhulumela kudabi lihlathi vele libe kwecelele ingabe uyangivumela yini lapho wena ukuthi akusi game yokusebenzisa lihlathi
ngiyavuma kakhulu lapho Thando lenza bayihlatsi nami akusinza abantu bengithanza kahle but nje ibelief ke eMaswati ukuthi ihlathi liyabambisa but ihlathi alisebenzi kakhulu mawutathemba wena utawudlala kahle ngikhumbula nje uKaizer Chiefs masodlala eKaizer Chiefs salala ihlathi sinalabanye bakwada labo labakwada bomuthi men but ngafika ngakora le ngabawatshela ngathi ngiyabona lenzaba ihlathi ukuthi ayisebenzi lento ila afika mshapha enibaloyile ngakafuni ukusebenzisa letinto dabo so lemvo kuba kuwe nje nathemba bafana batangibambisa sibe na 3 points ngesondo next week
angeyuchin ayiplace kick ufaka nje lencane ekhathe box idlwa ngenhloko sikuthala phakathi Mbabane Highlanders yalivalela phakathi Mbabane Highlanders sesibona neBambane ekhathe enkundleni lokuyimbo lengakavumeleki nakuya nabo bayo celebrate nanaleqembu leMbabane Highlanders
iqembu leMbabane Swallows litawuwina amagoli amathathu kulini
uyabapha ligodwa
kuna 9 into lesilandzelako nje kule season lesingathi ukuthi sitayithini le sithi noma sidlala kahle kungena ligoli leliblimi na ngicabanga ukuthi sitawuqhubeka silwele lokuthi kungangeni but siyathi lokuthi mhlambe batawuta nalo laba abantu abadzala babo
siyabona
lona nje
siyabona sikhathi
yeah
Legends have spoken, memories have been relived. The city is ready. On the 11th of January 2026, Mbabane Swallows, Mbabane Highlanders, one city, two giants, 90 minutes. This is not just football, this is Mbabane's heartbeat. You have been watching Inside the Sport, and now let the derby begin. Shatan.
Cut, Julie.
Oh, yeah.
Against Swallows.
Tharipo Matsala kuyalungisela iviki lisuke indlela njima ngayo ayifani nabo sandile Mdlovu lapha sinabo Vuyani thina Darren ufuna ambone ebanele hey wafika kodwa ngamnyaka kaDarren kwakhona kwabadribbler khona manage ayungastilima man
Sandla lesingetulu kanti-ke nayo iMbabane Highlanders ayikathibekike nani phasi khuluma njena nayo iMbabane Highlanders nalutfuba Mbabane Highlanders nethi Mbabane Highlanders sisebawukhutha balijikijela ekhathi sisebawukhutha lomuhle umdlalo na take me home wakadlamini kanti libhola lichamukela Mfanifikile Nzimanze aqhamuka afotla ematfodzeni Mfanifikile Nzimanze wendasi ndiyahalalisa bathi welcome to the Bulls ring bekusho ukuthi bathi njena bayakwemukela ekhabo Mbabane Highlanders.
It must be a rainy day here in Manzini, in the entire kingdom of Eswatini as well, but it doesn't change the whole story. It is the 11th of January, the year is 2026, and it is the biggest game in the land, where in the hub city of Manzini, two Mbabane Giants, we look and see who comes out as the eventual winner. Today's story is the MTN Premier League Day 14 between Mbabane Highlanders, who are sitting at 10th on the league, alongside 12th on the league, Mbabane Swallows. What a game we have in store today, as we can see, in as much as the stadium is not packed to capacity, but some of the team officials, owners, presidents, including Mamkize, as you can see, she's in the stands in the colorful outfit that are similar to the players today that we saw walking in. Any conditions really seemingly delaying majority of the supporters who want to be part of the fixture here at the Mavsa Sports Center. A lot has been said, tickets have been issued, and everything is set for what is to be the biggest fixture since the first round. Now, it is either you are here or you're watching us live, or you'll be told about the story. In the company of one and only, the legend of the red and white side, that is Tony Titi Tsabetse, alongside me. Tony, what a day.
What a day. I mean, we are in for it. It's the biggest day in the land. They believe about Chiefs, Pirates, Manchester City, Manchester United. So I'm going to stop with the today.
All right, wherever you are, just to let you know that Tony, I've been with Tony since 7 in the morning, but it's the first time that he's talking to me. I don't know if he's in the mood for the game or he's worried about the team he used to play for. That is Mbabane Swallows. But as much as he is a professional, this is work, so he will have to be neutral to some point to clear the air. Tony, the tension that comes with this game, you once played it in this game. Is it one game that you have to wait whenever the fixture is released beginning of the season? You check on the calendar, would see it out running. That's the first thing you look at as a player.
Yeah, I mean, the stress level, you may never understand as a fan, but as a from the beginning of the week, you are thinking about the game. You don't want to get injuries because everyone wants to play this game. So it's a very important game in the land. And of course, breaking rights. If you win this game, maybe the fans, if you lose the next game, but that's all.
Now we're 26 minutes away from the kickoff here at the Mavsa Sports Center. There were some doubts about the game itself due to the weather conditions. There were doubts to say, will the game proceed? But after some pitch inspections, a go-ahead was given that the game should proceed. I can see some familiar faces on the screen as we speak, talking about some of the key players in this Mbabane Swallows squad. Some of the players, I would say that you as a player also, you were there when you left them. We just saw the likes of Palma and Sandanes and Matabela, and then some new faces. The signings also are included in the squad, but it's a worrying Mbabane Swallows based on the performance in the previous 8 to 9 games.
Yeah, I mean, Fabrice is very worrying. They're not getting the results, and you don't want to come with those results. So I only hope they can win this game so that they can get motivation and moving forward, but they'll win more games.
All right, the supporters entering the facility, they are still coming in their numbers, so it tells you the magnitude of the encounter. Now, talk about the two teams, Tony. I was actually wondering what is in store for us. I think for the first time in nearly 6 seasons, where for the first time they are meeting where both teams are not within the top 5 of the season. So it says a lot about how the league has turned. So whatever they are playing for, it's not to fight for the first round, because the first round already, we know the winner, that is the Things in Hospice, the defending champions. So it's the bragging rights for the Mbabane City.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot to fight for. You cannot lose this game. At our time, we were told, if you lose this game, heads will roll. So I only hope these players will realize that in the land. Everyone is focusing on this game. Everyone wants to watch this game. So it's very important. But we're hoping for a very good game today.
All right, both teams were last involved in a Premier League game on the 27th of December, that is 2025. So nearly 3 weeks with that Premier League failed experience. So it tells you how much rest they have got. In that game, of course, the last season, year game that this black and white team played, that was against Tabangulu Celtics. They managed to get 3-1 victory. So let's hope that coming to this fixture, they are quite motivated. There's a message coming from the team's president saying, just get 3 points and there's something in store for them. So as a club director, as a club president, Tony, there's always something that you promise the players when it comes to such games.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we lose our games. That is what we were also told. We lose our games, but not this one. The incentives surely will come in. So that motivates the players as well, because it's one of the games that we need. I mean, now it's Mbabane Highlanders player or Mbabane Swallows player.
Now, talking about the president, Mamkizi is in the stands alongside other relevant patrons of the club, checking on her phone. And you're wondering if maybe she's probably providing some updates on her social media to say we've got what it takes to get 3 points today. But one thing I've liked about her, Tony, she has not missed at least 2 or 3 more games in the season. If I'm talking about 14 games today, probably 10 games, she's watched them live in a stadium. That's what the president does. That's what the club director does.
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot. I mean, the team is going somewhere. We had our former chairman as well, Banga lose the game, and that shows a lot because he wants to know when the galani every day or machimini mandlali games. So his watching is there, and I'm sure when I but they win the game. So it's a motivation she's around.
All right, the black and white side met a couple of new signings, but we'll get to that. Now that's starting 11 for Tony Titsabeze's former side. That is Sandanose Matabeda's goalkeeper. You've got Newman Piliso, the right back. You've got number 4, Otreso Chochane. Nshlanhlangonya is on the pitch. Sizole Tushabarala, Njongo Mazibugo, Arek Chamwinga, Mangoba Vilagati. You've got Mangoba Thabatsi, Momokina. And there is also the new signing from Amawele, that is Frederick Asante, just having signed yesterday officially. He joins the team, the starting 11. Quite impressive, Tony.
Impressive, yeah. But I'm worried. I'm a little bit worried. I would say he's new in the team, and but I'm found in the deep end playing a derby. This is the biggest game in the Mbabane Swallows team. But I can only hope, because he's a foreigner, he's here to work. So I can only hope that he mentally is right for this game today.
Now, in terms of this team, when you look at what Coach Caleb Ngwenya is starting with, the shape of the team, the names you've seen there, is he giving you an idea of what he wants to do, Tony?
Yeah, for me, I think games banga win. So today he is surely looking for a win. They're facing a very same side, Highlanders. But it's showing logos no matter 4-3-3, of which we taking 2 wingers in Sizolwetu and Jongo, who we hope they will be rotating in assisting Pandumoya. So you can tell he's looking for an early goal. He wants to win this game.
Now for the away side, black and white, that is Segelo Masego. We just saw him in the warm-up. Spamantla Masego as the captain. Siyabonga Mkonfo. There's Ndumiso Mabuza, Deisakama, some familiar faces, and then there is also Mengase Mashwama, Eswatini Shongwe, Wandile Satsoro, Ishmael Zwane. There's also some familiar new faces that we've seen in the in some of them in the Absa Premiership in the lower divisions in the Republic of South Africa. Recently signing with the club, also part of this Mbabane Highlanders side. There is Smith Sokumede and then Spoe Trele, and he's been very fantastic since the kick of the season. He's going to be a problem for the Mbabane Swallows defense. But what a lineup is here?
Yeah, I mean, for Spoe Trele, I mean, for me, surely has been one of the best players in Highlanders up until now. He's showing signs of maturity, and you can tell he's coming from a different league. So everything is matured. He's one of the players to watch even today, and we only hope with the absence of Vusi, who is suspended, believe Highlanders now will play and protect goalkeeper.
All right, let's see how they cook the story between Enes Mavuso as a coach and then also Caleb Ngwenya, the two coaches, local coaches with an understanding of local football. Now, I did highlight how the rainy conditions earlier on were a doubt to this fixture. Temperatures here in Mavuso now rising to 22 degrees Celsius. Rainy conditions. Now we've got the match commissioner also in terms of also the game here at the Mavuso Sports Center. Everything has been double checked. Everything has been verified. It should be once again an intriguing fixture. But when I'm looking at the stands behind them, Tony, I'm a little bit worried. For the biggest game in the land, having an empty stand behind them, it tells me maybe the weather did some damage.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was simply the way they Pakisanda. We hope they're still coming, but of course the way they Pakisanda. This is one of the biggest games in the land. We expect Mtlambe Mavuso could be a full house, but I'm sure some of them will watch it from the Eswatini team.
All right, these are the few numbers of supporters who could brave the rain and make it to the facility. Now, in the last 8 meetings between the two sides, it's been 4 draws, and all those 4 draws, 3 of them came here at the Mavuso Sports Center. So I'm not saying that we're expecting a draw, but I'm also not saying that we shouldn't expect it. So anything is possible here, but the excitement has been building for the two teams who are not in the top 8 as we speak. It's how tough the league is now. Talking about Nzingi's in hospitals yesterday, confirmation is that they are the first round Karo champions, 120,000 Marangini, after beating Rangers in the Shiseloni Derby. Seabeds also, Manzini Seabeds defeating Malandi. It was a narrow victory for Ray Lopat against struggling side Manzini Wanderers, 3-2, nearly walking out with a victory. That is Manzini Wanderers, but look at the supporters. You have to understand that these are Highlander supporters judged on the colors, the theme, the understanding of the supporters. Tony, when it's a game of this magnitude. I'm going to
yeah, you don't sleep. I mean, you're waiting for the hour to come, for the minute to come, and for the results to come. So, we always had after game. So, it's one of the difficult games for the fans to watch because I'm breaking rights. More than anything.
They are always loyal to the team. That is Mbabane Highlander supporters. They are also in their numbers. Really, the weather condition quite worrying here. Yes, there was a warm-up that is inconcluded here, but really the picture not a pleasing one in terms of stadium capacity. a report suggesting, Tony, that about 5,000 tickets were issued for this fixture to try and pack Mavuso to capacity. But from what I'm seeing before kickoff, I don't think we really have even 3,000 capacity in terms of supporters. The rain once again. But for those who are home, it's your chance to tune in and listen to your number one channel, Eswatini TV. They can't wait. They know how much it means for them. Swallow supporters have really had tough season in terms of results. Only one victory, Tony, in last 8 games. That was against Manzini Wanderers. It says a lot about how struggling the side is.
Yeah, Fabrice, I mean, it is worrying. You expect a team of Mbabane Swallows caliber to be up there with the Bones in Izini, the Rangers. Unfortunately, at the current moment, Basila Bagahle, and of course they beat the same struggling Wanderers. So you can't really take that result as Legutim Tambe by improving. So you want to watch them today because Munyo Abola winner, the other one will be on top, irrespective of the position. They are far from the top.
And, supporters know that there are some winning prizes that are in store for them. This being a Yellow Sunday, the first of its kind for the year 2026, and it's a chance for some of the supporters to enjoy their meat as they watch their team, checking if the little one also has something to eat before he finish. Singatsini iphiko yini noma
yeah, but you better eat now because after game you might not be able to eat, so you must eat before the game starts.
Now, one thing I've noted is that we have a lot to understand. So when it's wet like this, Tony, as a player, does it change your tactics as a team? You play according to... What I'm trying to say, Tony, is that we might not see a beautiful game as we expected due to the weather conditions.
Yeah, Fabrice, le weather nayo ngilenye lefaka sandla mhlambe ukuthi singene ubona mhlambe ibhola lemnanzi because everything changes. But now it goes back to the mentality of the players. As a player, you must understand that's why they go and warm up. That's why they go and inspect the pitch. So it's very important to know what you've got the right boots to wear. Ungabi ushelela bese mhlambe ukhala ngokuthi ushelele kwangena goal. So it's very important ukuthi bagcoka amaboots la kanjani and how they pass the ball. It's different to pass the ball mangabe litulile ground limandi and ngesikhathi ground li right litulungakani.
It is indeed a Sunday. Some of them are still coming from church, making their way to the facility. And you have to understand that we're only 12 minutes away from the kickoff. We've been waiting, and now the day and the place and the time, here we come. The biggest game in the land. Probably the only biggest game on the African continent, club level, that is being played. Keeping in mind that we are still under the ongoing Africa Cup of Nations. So one was to say this is one of the biggest club level game taking place on the African continent. It wouldn't be a far-fetched dream. So on the day of the game, Tony, you have to make sure that your t-shirt, your tracksuit, on the day. There's no excuse. But on the day of the match, you know your outfit should be ready and clean.
Yeah, of course they prepare themselves a week earlier because of course they know this is the biggest game, and if they win this game, I mean, but they will be excused. Late because of the results.
All right, they are in full dance, and I understand that do it earlier or you might not get a chance to do this. Now some quick recap, just to remind you, wherever you are, you're watching us from Eswatini TV Live on your number 1 channel, or you're watching us on YouTube channel. I remind you that this is an initiative between the Eswatini television alongside the Premier League of Eswatini, where you've got 10 games you'll be watching at least for the remainder of the season. 2 already. 1 has been broadcasted between Monene Pirates and Mbabane Swallows. This is the second one. So after this, there will be 8 more games. So the idea is to have all the Yellow Sunday games, but on the Yellow Sunday, one of the biggest fixture is selected and is broadcasted live on your number 1 channel. Now, into the dressing room of the 2 sides. Mabuza, one of the longest serving in the Mbabane Highlanders side, key player, quite impressive. Masego as a goalkeeper is an expectation. It's a beautiful kid, Tony. I know you don't agree, but it's a beautiful kid. I mean, but it's a beautiful kid.
No, it is a beautiful kid. It is a beautiful kid, and credit to Mbabane Highlanders, because even their dress code, with the suits, players coming to the stadium with suits, I mean, encourage Alabama. So it's nice to see, and I wish maybe some of the teams back up, because that's a nice, that's a good sign actually to dress proper when you're going to play. It motivates the players as well.
Now we're looking at the names. Strong Eswatini among the players to watch the game. Namusha Gama also being part of the game today. And one would also have to mention some familiar faces. Kondo also part of the game. There is Zulu also in the Highlanders squad. Satkolo also included, number 37. Cannot wait to see what they have to offer in this titanic clash. And then there's also Mr. Tube on the list of the players to expect. The other Mabuza also amongst the players to watch. You did talk about the outfit. This is excellence. If you want to talk about how a team should conduct themselves, I think you did this during your days at Super Sports United. This is how the team should, dress themselves heading to a big clash.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see. Even at Mbabane Swallows, we did that as well. That's a good sign of showing signs of professionalism. So that's nice to see. I mean, it shows that this team could maybe somehow or in the near future become professional.
Eswatini, we're heading somewhere. You've been watching the UEFA Champions League, the Africa Cup of Nations, the World Cup, the English Premiership. This is how they come out of the buses. Well, sharp and in suits. So we want to take these to the next level, not only for Mbabane Highlanders, but we want all the 16 teams to be dressed like this. These are some of the Mbabane Highlanders players arriving at the Mafsa Sports Center for the occasion. And for the other side, they decided to go casual, just team tracksuits, not bad as well. Beautiful colors, encouraging, and uniform.
Nothing wrong, Fabrice, nothing wrong. I think beautiful colors, obvious red is always beautiful. Nice tracksuit. But the main point is when you dress as a team, then you can, I think, with Mklambe will play as a team as well. So that's also good with Mklambe.
Asante, the new star from Amawele amongst the players that made the entrance. That is Sandaneza Matabera. Really, the Swallows looking like they are quite confident that today could be their day where maybe getting 3 points could be a chance that they move up into the table. Tony, you would have to recall when last this team was ranked number 12 on the log of the MTN Premier League. That's a disaster for a team of this magnitude.
It shows Fabrice because something is not right. In actuality, both teams, something is not right. I mean, you expect these teams to be at the top, Jobashilo before, but currently, Labakona Kona, position here, we'll expect them to fight for trophies. We'll expect them to fight for the league. We expect them to try and qualify for Champions League. So we hope good anyone that winner today will get the confidence to try and catch up with the top teams.
Now slowly the facility numbers are quite accumulating, and those are waiting patiently have been updating their status saying that today it could be the day where they make probably history. Now, when you're looking at the table, Tony, Mbabane Swallows are 16 points, just a point behind Mbabane Highlanders. So winning today, it will take them to 8th position, above Royal Leopard, who are number 8, with 18 points. So winning Swallows, it will mean there will be 19 points. For Mbabane Highlanders, winning today, it will take them to 20 points as well, ahead of Mbabane Royal Leopards. It's a huge clash, not only for the city, rights, but for points in terms of how the two sides have been failing to get maximum points.
Yeah, it's huge for business. I would say the fans and my team, my fans, they'll expect to give them breaking rights like important, but for the players and for the management, it's important to get the 3 points so that babi ang tool bazame coverage la team lang tool. So imto wale kem lega cool more than being good is la breaking rights. We know good both teams they are struggling for form, but if they win today, the other one will get 3 points and will get closer.
Now we're edging closer to the kickoff. The man in the center, that is Kalumusa Spepo. It's not his first time conducting or rather officiating Mbabane Derby. Previously, in the past 3 years, he's got a chance to officiate at least 3 Mbabane derbies. That is Kalumusa Spepo. Alongside, there is the first assistant, that is Kalumusa Piri. Second assistant, Mandela Mzebele. Fourth official, Tokozani Kameze. And the match commissioner, that is William Shongwe. So the big guns have been called for the big fixture. I don't know how is your history with Mr. Spepo, Tony, but it's a familiar face in the refereeing job. On few occasions I've seen him, Mr. Spepo. Maybe I would say he's been fair, not 100% in my opinion, but he's okay for the game. I wouldn't complain.
Yeah, for me, I think he's okay for the game. He's been there before. Why Rafera ite so ngicabanga ukuthi akusikho ukuthi umsebenzi olukhulu. Yes, he needs to be ready for 90 minutes, concentrate for 90 minutes, but all eyes will be on the teams more than the referee.
That's the man in the center explaining the two captains, Masego and Sandanweze Matavira. That is Kalumusa Spepo. His last biggest game was the trade fair that we just witnessed before the kick of the season. So you understand the final of the trade fair was given to him. So you understand that he's been called in for an occasion of this magnitude. So you've been here and you know this man. What do you think he's sharing in terms of information?
Ngisukisele ukuncane la sakhuluma mhlambe lokungaba kuba khumbula ukuthi bakhulume ngani funa bende in, but this game for the players ayisiyo ukuthi mhlambe bo coach ba intervene kangako. It's for the players because how much they want it more than bo coach ukuthi mhlambe ba doubt it here.
But a quick correction, Tony. The two goalkeepers that Spepo was talking to prior to these two was to ensure that in terms of the goalkeeping side, there should not be errors pertaining to how maybe the running conditions have changed the field. But now the two captains, being Masego and Newman, are being told that let's try to put this game in a fair condition as possible. What a game we have in store for us. Confidence is high. Bragging rights is the highest recommendation. One would say, if you were wondering if you could make it to the Mafisa Sports Center, the running conditions, it has quite stopped, so you could make your way to the area. Talk about Kondo from the Kondo family. So the brothers, I think, Ekaya and Jipora Mvoyabo. When you see also where the bigger brother is playing for also part of the country.
Yeah, it's encouraging if your brother is playing and you always want to emulate your brother, so it's encouraging to see them playing. And he's not a bad player at all. He showed signs of being a quality player. and with proper coaching, I believe he'll be one for the future.
There is the new signing, number 13, Frederick Asante from Amawele. Just signed yesterday and is already in the starting lineup. Tony, you did talk about how maybe it could be a situation of stage fright. Biggest game for a youngster. We'll see what he has to offer. For the away side, Highlanders, it's a chance to wave to the supporters to say thank you for making it. And the response is, we're here to give you the courage as you need it. And in terms of the home side, Mbabane Swallows as well, this man right here, Caleb Ngwenya, he knows what it takes to win the league. Prior to things in hospitals, he did help Mbabane Swallows to clinch the title, so he's back after a spell with the Morani Pirates. Quite a muddy pitch, indeed, you have to say. But Roxana, we are ready, Tony. Come rain, come sunshine, we will watch this game 90 minutes.
They will have to play. They will have to play, and they will have to play to win. The fans are here, as much as but the game will have to start, and they will have to play.
All right, we're already underway here at the Maso Sports Center, exactly 3 p.m. local time. And Swallows, the home side, kicking off the encounter. We'll have to see who will use the first 8 minutes of this encounter to try and maybe push an agenda. So the strategy is clear. You've seen the lineups, Tony.
Yeah.
What do you have in mind, especially starting with the your former side, Mbabane Swallows? Do they have what it takes maybe to benefit from the first 45 minutes?
They do have, I mean, with the experience that Labana Ugembili, with Mhlanhla Ngwenya, and Sizole today. Njongo, we are cooler now. We are checking some signs of being quality players. So we're hoping for goals.
Now, see, Highlanders is clearly loses the ball quickly to Sizole to Shabalala. The Pandumo in the box. There's Njongo as well. But the muddy pitch, the water, the issue that we did highlight about the pitch being a concern, we just noticed that. But clearing the ball is the number 23, Mangoba. What a cross.
It's a good cross in front of the defenders. It's unlucky there. Of course, the pitch is going to affect them somehow. So you need to understand how we play in this kind of weather.
Now, with only a minute into the game, both sides have tried to play in each other's side. Satolo, one of the key players. Now, first corner for the away side, Mbabane Highlanders. Let's see if there's a chance that they could benefit from this. And Swakira Shongwe taking the first corner of the Mbabane Highlanders side in the box. Really able to benefit that Newman. Oh, there was a push, but quickly, clearly step over, but get someone in the box. Is there a chance for Mbabane Highlanders? No. Shongwe takes a shot above. Oof. Tony, that was close. Why delay the box when you have a chance to take a shot on the first instant? That was in.
Very close, calm, but I think he took the wrong decision. Take the ball to your right and take a shot across the goal. Now he wants to go back inside there where it's crowded, and he's taking it over the top.
Sandanezwe looks like he's got some work to do already in the first 3 minutes of this router. Swakira Shonge, what a chance for the away side to maybe get an early lead. Clearly sitting down, get a chance to see maybe if there was a problem. But once again, this is Shonge with a chance, an open area where he could have netted that goal, but didn't get a chance to put in the pick. They are on their feet as usual, the supporters. They know how much this means to them. So 3 points, they jump to 8th position of the league. 3 points, it means they have won the bragging rights. A legend himself, O'Shea, given the name King Pele, there was a reason. What a player he was in his days. Now, a physical trainer for Mbabane Swallows.
Yeah, top class player. He used to score those long range shots. And has got a couple of goals for the national team, so a good player in his time.
I'm sure you must be proud that you played with him a little bit during your days, shiny days. Tony, I don't know if you've noted how the pitch maybe is quite disappointing, but we'll get to that shortly. That is Highlanders with the ball now. Let's see if there's a chance for an early shock for the white and the visiting side. There is Njongo. Beautiful play, Ngwenya. Loses the ball already. Committing themselves early as Mbabane Swallows, number 17, that is Kina. Was the challenge necessary, Tony?
Yeah, I think it's necessary, Fabrice. I mean, it's in the center of the pitch. There's no need. Of course, the pitch, but players should understand that even if they pass the ball now, Bible will see a bamba. So lift the ball up when you pass it.
Newman clears the ball looking for Sizilwetu. Gets him Ngwenya in the center. Rainy conditions keep being a problem. But the number 5, that is Mangoba. I mean, crossing the box is anyone but well defended by Kama. That is Jongo shot, but nothing to worry, goalkeeper Masego. Little beautiful play from the Mbabane Swallows side. Looks like an angry man himself, Mr. Tanini. But what I would say, during his days, a chance of that magnitude, maybe, him, Caesar, he could have benefited from that. So it's been 6 minutes, Tony.
Yeah.
What are you picking from the two sides?
Currently, both teams are not able to play. They don't understand the ground, would say Limand. So if you pass the ball, lift the ball up, and the first touch will be very important all the time.
Yeah, beautiful cross into the box. That is the Mbabane Highlanders. Mkondo just take a shot, well blocked by Mangoba. Back to goalkeeper Sandanese. Now Swallows opening up the ground. Is it a chance for them to see if they can get an early lead? Well defended by the white side. Mbabane Highlanders here, number 37, that is Wandile Dennis Satolo. It's in the box, Njongo. He looks like he's having a good day, but a little bit of unluck. Maybe if he gets the ball in the box, he gets a chance to take a proper shot, Njongo could maybe get a goal and in the early minutes of this encounter.
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to realize good say so give him the ball, let him take on the defenders all the time. It's okay if a defender is always working like this because he's getting tired of those tackles. So give him the ball, and he'll get into the box.
Now first corner for the home side, Mbabane Swallows. That is Captain Newman taking the corner. So it is one corner for Highlanders and the other corner now for Mbabane Swallows. Newman takes the corner kick in the box, header, but well defended by Mabuza. Quickly, Mbabane Highlanders on the front foot. Swakide links to Kele, the troublemaker. But nothing to worry the Swallows defense. I'll have to say that both sides really are into the negative in terms of the goal difference. Tony, total goals scored by Mbabane Swallows are 14 this season, only this season so far, and they have conceded 15. So they have got a negative one in terms of goals. So you can imagine they are lacking front-wise. They are also lacking in defense in terms of conceding. And then we'll have to touch on Mbabane Highlanders also. They've conceded 13 goals, but have been able to score only 14. So you can imagine, they concede, they score, but they're lacking in defense, Tony, both sides.
Yeah, both sides. I mean, as much as they're trying to score, you can't win games if you concede. So if you score the other side and you concede, so you always get draws and losses. So you never win a game. So you can tell, with the position Labagio, the states are saying everything.
Now that's a chance to take a look at how the new signing of Mbabane Swallows, that is Fred Asante, oof, that could have been really painful for the international defender playing for Amawele for the previous 13 games of the first round, but now a bird playing for Mbabane Swallows, signed this week, now already making his first appearance. Sure, Coach Caleb Ngwenya will be satisfied with his involvement on first day. So for Swakile, see the chance Swakile, when the Highlanders but block. That is for Venezuela. Looking for Nuno Sizolo to Shabalala. Let's see if he's got a chance to pass to Gama. He does, but really there's a wall of defense there between Gama and Mabuza. Quickly, Newman is in the mix. Now it's a hard game to control. Kondo crosses, looking for the numbers in the box, looking for Tele, but Asante is already there and has cleared the ball. Now, Tony, we're starting to see a difference in how the two teams want to play.
Yeah.
Ernest Mavuso could be saying, be careful. Whenever you make a move going front, try to keep the pace and not leave an empty space. Highlanders crossing the box, but Sananezwe not worried. And it's Jong coming from the left side. That's a clear free kick. No argument about that. He's giving them some trouble, Tony. If you look at him in the first 10 minutes, he's been probably so far a key player in this Mbabane Swallow side. I think he knew, Tony, that if he tries to enter the box, at some point they will touch him. Looking at that, Sizolet is far on top of the screen, and also there is also Puzumoya just next to him. That was a great mind idea.
Yeah, he's running well with the ball. He's keeping the ball in and around his feet. But I'm worried about Pandamoy. I think he should have made a run there. Made a run, take the defenders away as he's coming in. But now he's bringing in the crowd in the hands. Njong was getting a free kick there. But it's a positive sign. Swallows wants to score.
Masego, the Mbabane Highlanders goalkeeper, conceding 14 goals so far this season. So he understands what it takes. Now the man who is wearing the armband right here is about to take the free kick. It's been given the armband by the man who is sitting next to me. Who also used to take these free kicks, take a fraud, but nothing to worry. The Highlanders won. So it's a corner kick for Mbabane Swallows. Second corner kick. Newman, you did say that he's got a quality of being a leader in the team.
Yeah.
Great idea to try to head it down. Great idea by the Highlanders defense. In full song. Now, 12 minutes played so far. Let's see. Newman crossing the box. Well defended. Now, Kondo.
Dive in.
Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful encounter. Trele in front of Asante. Mkondo takes a shot, but well blocked there. That was the play, Tony.
It's a good play. I mean, we spoke about Tele, which is going to be a problem. I think he's giving those penetrative passes. From Kondo, I think he was a second late to take the shot. Hence, the shot was blocked.
What a block by... But beautiful pass by Tele, giving corner that Mangoa was able to block it, being there at the right time. Second corner also for Mbabane Highlanders. Chance. Let's see who takes it. Shots in the box, but nothing to worry the goalkeeper Sandanese. one of the longest serving players in the Highlanders team as well, Mabuza.
Yeah.
I think he should have been there when he was still playing, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, he was there. I mean, his current situation now, he's playing. Before he was not playing. He was always as a substitute, and he's lost a little bit of weight, so I think that's why he's playing now.
Yeah, I think he was part of that group that left for Matsapa United. Well, left for Matsapa United, came back to the Highlanders. So during those days where there was that team called Matsapa United. Now, this is Mbabane Highlanders. Swakile Shongwe, oh, what a free kick. Asante Frederick, the new signing, making his presence felt. When you talk about losing weight, Shongwe is also another player that will say, Tony, a little bit heavier in the games last season, but he looks like he's quite fit and has lost a bit of weight. This was a beautiful challenge, otherwise he was gone.
Yeah, I mean, he was taking the ball well there. I think both teams, they are reckless in the dangerous areas in terms of tackles. Of course, we expect some tackles to fly because of the conditions of the pitch.
Now, who takes it? We've got Kele in the mix. We've got the likes of also Swakile. There's also Mkondo, who could be a very critical element in the taking the free kick with that left foot. Let's see who stands a chance. It's like Mkondo could take it. Siyabonga Banele Mkondo. Quite a confusing name, Tony, because some say Mkondvo and others say Mkondo.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he cleared it to say, don't call me Mkondvo, call me Mkondo. Or he said I'm Mkondvo, and then they wrote Mkondo. So it's a free kick is taken. That was quite wide. Knowing goalkeeper Sandranese Matavila, Tony, this is not a way you would hurt him. I think when it comes to those free kick, he's quite brilliant as a goalkeeper.
For me, it was a little bit far to take it direct from there. So try go wide a little bit and give a cross, or do some alternative rather than taking it straight from there.
And we enjoy the first quarter of this encounter so far, 15 minutes. Let's see if what we've seen could last for the remaining 75 minutes, or 74 rather. Shongwe. This is the ball to the Swallow side. Over. It's a throw for Highlanders. 2 corners each. Question is, are they still a black and white side, or they are a black and gold team? Answers to be provided to some stage. Now, Satolo with a throw. Shongwe, but beautiful play by the Venezuela side, looking for Sizeluetu Nuno, but Mabuza showing character in that defense. That's what you need, experience, strength. When a player like Nuno, he can hit you at any point. He must not be happy that is coach Enes Mavuso. He feels like something is not really going accordingly so far. And his complaint must be, but he must be saying at least we've avoided conceding in the early stages of this encounter.
Yeah.
This is a little too short, but wide. So Tony, if anyone is to score in this encounter, it has to be one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it should be one-on-one with the goalkeeper, or decide to take a shot from far, but make sure that you keep it low because of the condition of the pitch. So any bounce before the keeper, but now they are always going up. So
Swakile quickly is taking a chance, building that beautiful midfield quite well alongside Smith Water Kumete, the number 70, looking for the number 45, that is Ishmael Sandile, but it's a throw. They love their team and they are dancing from first minute of the encounter till the last minute. They are behind the team. Amongst the players was there in 2023-2024 season when they won the league. Now, Moya in the box, but nothing to worry. Goalkeeper Masego. Let's see. Kondo with the speed, but Mangoba defending quite well in the area left back. Is your typical left back, Tony? During your days, you had the likes of Mkweli. Is he to that extent, to that level, where you would say you are playing as a wing, as a number 11, he will provide good balls for you?
Not yet, Fabrice, but I believe there is room for improvement. He's been getting game time, and I think that will help him improve. But he's got to learn from the best. He's got to try and improve as quick as possible, because team they don't wait for you, so you must perform.
Now that is Mangoba, and now trying to mark and overmark the Mkondo number 3 Shongwe. Gets Cele. What a pass. Ooh, that's a beauty.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was deliberate, but that's a quality of a pass, though, considering how the pitch is. It's a throw for the white side because they're applying some pressure. There's Mbabane Highlanders. Now Kumete gets Cele. Kumete again. Cele. Interchanging passes between Kumete, Cele, and the number 24 Masegos Pamandla. So on that left side, which is the right side of Mbabane Swallows, a lot is happening to him.
It's like Mbabane Highlanders little piece, but I still want to see Cele Kubani mobility, because he looks like he's stagnant, and Amakatwali Bola is always trying to give those passes. Okay, he's giving those passes and they're accurate, but I want to see more from him because he can make Highlanders play.
Now Sizzlet with the Newman. Now trying to struggle there with the ball alongside Shongwe. Now watching the game here, is it a chance for Mbabane Swallows? Well blocked by Masego. Whoa! It's in the net. Beautiful. Following his comments on social media, this is a chance to say Mbabane Swallows have taken a lead just 21 minutes into the game. What a goal. Lapses in concentration, Tony. Would you talk about that? What's a beautiful finish?
It's a beautiful finish. I mean, but the fact that he made the goalkeepers work, pass, so so they score. But that was a lapse of concentration from Mbabane Highlanders defense.
This man right here, it is his first time standing and say, Mangoba, you've done it. What's a finish? Getting a hug from a legend, also a veteran on the bench. That is Palmer. Man, I've talked about it. That is Mangoba with the cross. And Moya gets his shot blocked, but the repeat, that's the key element into the box, applying pressure. Look at where it starts. Mabuza loses that ball. Masego did try his best, but Mangoba knows where to be at the time of being there. And 21 minutes into the game, the birds are up and flying. It is Mbabane Swallows 1, Mbabane Highlanders 0. But it is not done because the visitors are also applying some pressure. Let's see how it goes. Shongwe, Mkondo, Cele, beautiful interchange. Is it a chance? Cele, but the Swallows defense keeping it intact. Now, Tony, what a game so far in the last 5 minutes we've watched. This is what you want to see from your former side.
Yeah, I mean, taking a lead, it will change the complexion of the game. I think it's good that Mbabane Swallows take the lead. It was a good chance to score, and the first chance to score by 12 and by 70s.
Now, you would have to agree, Tony, that it looks a little bit confusing for a team like Mbabane Highlanders, who I would say for the first 15 minutes there was a little bit of hope to say they could do it. But Mangoba Vilagati has cleared the air for the first 21 minutes of this encounter. It is Highlanders now time to chase. They look quite confusing. They know that some work has to be done now if they are to be back into the score. So if it is to end like this, Swallows will jump to 8th position of the league, above Ray Leopard, who are number 8 with 18 points. Look at that. I think also Mabuza should have cleared that ball, Tony. If you look at how the ball was just in front of him, I think I was thinking maybe that I'm hoping that he loses the ball, but that's what you don't want to see from your experienced defender.
Yeah, I mean, it was a mistake. Because so that mistake, and the second mistake again, he dives for the second tackle. As well.
Cross into the box for Highlanders is a chance. Kondo! Ooh, what a save by goalkeeper Sanoneso Matabele. They have to be careful with the left-footed of this Kondo Banele, star player. And their number 3 is taking the 3rd corner for the visitors today. And the supporters know that if they're to release a little bit of pressure, look at Shongo with the cross in the box. The numbers are there. There's a header from Mangoba, but some work has to be done. Another one in the box. Let's see. Asante. Tsele. Newman is in front of him. Tsele. Gets Masego. Interchange. Tsele gets the ball back. He has to be the man to be monitored. Mabuza. Kondo. Teasing. Trying to see if they can enter the box. Shongwe. Now, Swallows, it's a chance. Could be this a chance, but Njongo was not allowed to access the ball. Kondo, I'll say Shongwe controlling that midfield so perfectly, Tony. The Mbabane Highlanders midfield. But he has to be very careful with those counter-attack from the Swallows side. Tony, it's really a watchable game. I would say we're quite enjoying the game.
Yeah. It is changing. I mean, the fact that it's always a Korean, so the combination of the game actually change, and they'll have to change my tactics today because they can plan out because Mangabese teams say later, then you'll have to go and score. Normally, my teams they plan to score first, but when you are scored, then you have to change the way you do things.
Now, Mashwama number 13 gives to Masego, gets to Tsele. Tsele now is going to be a player to watch in this area. Mabuza are trying to push the numbers in front. But Swallows defense there being a problem. Shongwe alongside Kumede. Let's see, looking for Nkondo. Numbers are being pushed in front, Jongo. It's a beautiful play by the Mbabane Swallows side. Now, they are, that's the problem with the pitch. But the ref has already also confirmed that the ball cannot continue. It's a free kick for the Mbabane Highlanders side. Beautiful play from both sides, Tony. Almost similar type of football, if I was to say.
Yeah, I mean, pound for pound. Of course, the Highlanders are move, so they need to try and capitalize on it. But I still want to see a combination here. Namkondo abakhona ukufika kahle lapha boxing le Mbabane Swallows and they need to score now at all costs ukuze ukuthi nabo babuyele babe at par with the Mbabane Swallows.
There's the goal scorer Mangoba, the Mbabane Swallows number 5. He knows that he is the hero of the city now. Now let's see if there's a chance. That is Mangoba once again entering the box. Across are the numbers. No, well blocked by the Mbabane Highlanders side. That is their number 45 Ishmael Zwane. Is the game getting a little bit tense here? 27 minutes played so far, a lot to be played for, especially late in the second half. Let's see. Gwenya has really missed in the action of the encounter. Jongo, there is Pendumoya in front, Jongo, but it's a little bit messy. The weather conditions, I don't know if it's the water that now has gone into the eyes of the goalkeeper, but it's getting a little bit clumsy. But on top of that, it's a beautiful game we're watching too.
It is a beautiful game. Highlanders should be worried because iswallows iyakhona ukungena on both sides emaceleni iphinde ingene direct as we see njongo here is going direct and if ukhona ukufika lapha ibholeni kucala ngabe mhlambe ushaya igoli so Highlanders should be worried nge-defense yayo ukuthi nyalo they've already considered a goal. Any goal they're considering libe lesibili it will cost them because they will never come back to the game.
Once again, checking that review when I was checking, was there contact to goalkeeper Masego? Probably he could have, been in contact with one of his players. Checking here if there was a contact between him and Njong, probably, yeah, there could have been a little bit of contact in the mix. To wonder why he's complaining about the pen on his head. So if you're a club director, you're on the phone, could you be interfering with the starting lineup of the coach? Or she's just saying, let's relax and watch the game? She's on the phone every second. That is Mam Kize.
Yeah, not really, man. There's still time. Good game. So maybe he's calling someone from the bench. We don't know, but you shouldn't be that worried because they're not playing bad, Highlanders. But of course,
now 29 minutes played so far, and the calls are being made on the bench. Last time I checked, Tony, Alphonse allowed on the technical area.
There was a rule that Beiti agavumeleka, but later on was by change, so the gadgets agavumeleka, but not phones. I mean, you need to communicate. Sometimes the coach may be suspended, sitting up there. You need to communicate with the assistant.
In this case, no one is suspended. We'll get back to that. Now, Tony, that is Highlanders back in action after Masego has been treated, their goalkeeper. It's a free kick. We've hit the half-hour mark of this encounter. So 30 minutes played and the home side is leading. Conceding once again is goalkeeper Masego of Mbabane Highlanders. Clears the ball. Looking for numbers up front. Well headed by Mangoba. That is Kele. Beautiful touch. Looking for Kumete, but the pass was not able to reach him. As the Gama, who has tried to keep himself busy with the number 7 Pandumoya Sante. Beautiful play by Ngoba Newman. So he was really seemingly trying to control the game. So seeing him now leading the captain, does it make you happy, Tony, to say you've left someone with capabilities to do that job?
Of course, he is capable. I mean, remember that he was a captain of the under-20s national team, so he's got leadership skills. So I'm happy with the way he's doing things.
Now, Kele and Asante, the two players being addressed by referee Kermusa Spepo to say last warning or else you are into my booking. Now, quickly, Highlanders, it's a foul that a yellow card should be given to the Koskola Mangoba Vilagati. And it's time now we start seeing yellow cards. Enough with the patience. It's time to award yellow cards to those who are not willing to apply the rules of the game. Now, this is a little it's a little bit risky from Mangoba on Kondo. And if he really went for the ball or he went for the player, Mangoba, 1 goal, 1 yellow card. So the booking now showing what bit of the area. Ishmael cross, but third corner or the fourth corner Fourth corner for the away side, Mbabane Highlanders. Well defended by Mangoba, the number 23 on the left side. They might have conceded so far. They know what it means if they are to be behind their side. That is Mbabane Highlanders. Now, Shangwe takes the corner kick. Anyone in the box? Well cleared by the Mbabane Swallows defense. And really, the halftime tip talk will help for the Mbabane Highlanders side. So far has conceded. Players of his height, Tony, are always a problem. As Newman gets Sizilwe to Penmo is in the box, but Highlanders defense was quite present. Now Trede gets Shongwe. He's had a good game so far, Shongwe. Trede teasing Trede. Anyone in the box? Shongwe has improved as a player. Masego. Now it's a beautiful play, but it's time that they enter the box and try to create chances and see what they can do. Is it a chance? But that's the problem that maybe they would have to work on. Build up, quite impressive, but when entering the box, it's been quite of a problem. 11 minutes before we conclude the first 45 minutes of the first encounter. Tony, your side, they have been impressive.
Impressive, yeah. For Highlanders, I mean, they try to get into the box, but their final pass, they must understand the conditions of the pitch. When the ball bounces, it goes. So make sure that your first touch, you bring it closer. Your first touch is good.
Now, Penmoya in the mix there, but Mabuza clears the ball. It's a throw for the home side, Mbabane Swallows. Here once again comes the questions: are they a black and white side, or they are a gold and black side? Now, Swallows are there, crossing the box, but nothing to worry. Goalkeeper Masego, rushing against time, has already conceded in the first 21 minutes of this encounter. So now this is the way to leaving it for Ngoba. Gets Pendumoya. It's a shot from Ngoba. Oh! The deflection. Tony, goalkeeper Masego would have not seen what hit him because the deflection on its own left him confused. What a chance, Tony.
Yeah, and I think he's taking them well. That is Mangob. I think he's taking them well. He's taking them on the ground. The conditions allows ukuthi mawishale ball ayihamba pass chance engena amaningi. Let alone the deflection. I mean, it looks like it was going in.
So far, Swallows have learned the secret that if they are to take them in this game, they will allow them to push them to the limit, but once they respond hard. Those counter-attacks, those shots on target, and it's a chance for some of the senior players also to stand and say something. Now the player to deflect the ball after it has hit his face, that is Kumede, the number 70. So that deflection, would you say he's a happy man? The man in the blue cap, Coach Kalimwenye. He's always complaining.
Of course, man. For now, he must be happy for now. They're leading, they're controlling the game, they're entering Mbabane Highlanders box, they're taking those shots. So they're threatening. I mean, they're the team that maybe can look like they can score anytime.
Now, third corner for the Mbabane Swallows. Let's see. Not fruitful as we expected, but now it's a throw once again to be taken by the captain Newman. Gets Ngwenya. He's been absent in the game.
Yeah.
For a player of his caliber, you would say Ngwenya has been absent.
Yeah.
That is Mangoba trying to get in the box, but confirmation that it was probably an offside call. I want to believe so. Mangoba. Now, Highlanders trying to see if they can come back into the game. Now, Nuno has changed the side. Now he's on the left side. Nuno, he did say on social media that it's their time and their day. Let's see if it's their day and their time, as he said. Now, that is the Kumete giving to Trele, who has also changed the side. Trele gets Kumete. Oh, what a chance. But the defense remains intact in terms of avoiding anything to worry goalkeeper Sandanese. Diabuya Tony. On the side, left and right.
It's pound for pound.
Yeah.
I mean, I think basketball is a game like which I say of course the Swallows change everything, so we see Highlanders now say Zama who try to equalize, but I'm a little bit worried about the Highlanders. They are always on the ground, yet you are losing, so the sense of urgency, we need the sense of urgency because we are losing, so you are always on the ground, you're trying to, you're killing the rhythm of the game, you're killing your rhythm as well, so they must understand that as well.
Those who know how to do it well, they will provide instruments and they will sing their lungs out, say, we're here now. So those Sungwenya, Nova, cross, looking for Andemoya, here by Mabuza. Asante has it, Captain Piliso gets Panmoya, but too long for him, but it could be still in for Sizoloe to Jongo. Sizoloe to Tizin, yes, beautiful play, but still not able to enter the opposition area, and it's a throw for the away side, quickly taken by Mkondo. Sego clears it. Showing what a game is that for? Looking for Trele. Competition between Trele and the captain, Pires. I wonder if the ref would have to explain if that was not a foul. It was. 5 minutes away from the conclusion of the first 45 minutes. Haven't had much of the wasted time, so if they are to add more time, it could be 2 to 3 minutes. Nothing much. But Tony, in my opinion, I think Highlanders, they will have to make off their key player Trele useful enough.
Yeah.
If not a free kick, or probably get a penalty, but he has the potential to give them an equalizer. There he is, Trele. Oof, but loses the ball. Nchongo gets to Mangoba. Nchongo. Back to Ngowa. Is it a chance for Sizoloeto, but the free kick is given to Mbabane Swallows. So Sizoloeto being fouled here in the Mbabane Highlanders area. Kondo having a chat with Satsolo, which has cleared that ball in front of Sizoloeto. A little bit of a chat between coach and Sizoloeto. Ernest must be happy with what's been happening so far. Now 3 players, but the main man, the captain, will take it. So, provided with experience, do you cross, do you take a shot? Let's see. It's a shot, but quite risky for goalkeeper Masego, but I think the lineman on the other side provided that it's an offside, Tony.
Yeah, it is an offside, but I like the way Pilisa is taking the free kicks. He knows exactly that a bounce before the goalkeeper is always dangerous, so he's taking him there. That's why the goalkeeper and the mistake.
I'm talking about the second official there, that is Mandela Mzevele, alongside the fourth official Togosani Kamete. And keeping in mind that this encounter, they have to make sure that everything goes accordingly. Now Trele gets shown. What a game they have had, the two of them. Now Kumete Shongwe. Oof. There was a touch there by Mbabane Swallows. It's a free kick. Let's see if they could take advantage. And the physical fitness man for Mbabane Swallows, Caesar King Pellet, I've been saying, push numbers forward. And as a striker, he knows what it means to be in front of the goalkeeper. Kele is in front of the ball. They've got 2 minutes prior to the additional time. Let's see if it's a chance, if they could maybe get an equalizer before we head into the first 15 minutes of the break. Crossing the box, anyone the numbers? But well defended by Mangoba. Clearly back with the ball. Player with a beautiful potential, Shongwe. Now gets Masego, crosses in the box. Nothing to worry the defense. This is where they are missing it, Tony. The last finish, getting in the box, getting the numbers in the box. That's where they need to work on, Mbabane Highlanders.
Yeah, I mean, there's always one player in the box for them. I mean, you can't score. It's 1 against 4. Get the ball in the box, but you must get numbers as well in the box. So they're not getting numbers in the box, and the crosses are coming in, but they fail on the Swallows players.
Now, don't fool yourself. This man is not a head coach of the team. He's been standing more than the head coach, but he is part of the technical bench. So that counts for something. Sizelwetu. But it's a foul to be cleared by the away side. No, a couple of seconds away now from the conclusion of the first 45 minutes. The man now on the pitch to say, try to be focused in the remaining seconds. Now 3 minutes additional time, Tony. Makes sense from what we've seen so far.
Yeah, it's been a stoppages lamangane, so you expect it you get 3 minutes or less.
John gets Ngwenya. Ngwenya gets the captain Newman Pires. Is there a chance in the box? But it's a goal kick. It's a temptation that could have been maybe a corner kick. Yeah. Now he's got so much work to do during the halftime break in terms of maybe making changes. Try to see if the some of the new faces that they brought in this window could make their first appearance. Is there a chance for Highlanders before the break? But all defended by Ngoba, clearing the ball. And then it's back to Highlander. Shmael Sego. Crossing the box. Their numbers, Trede is there. It's a chance for Highlanders, taking time. Mokondo. Panic, lack of concentration.
Yeah.
Too many decisions at the same time. Yeah. You just need someone to finish for you there, Tony.
You need to be calm inside the box. I mean, Zabafigi the box in, but now Basha, like, they're not ready to take a shot, but it's taking a shot. Now they're 2 in the box against 4, still Bangani, so they can't score if Babangani has a box in.
A corner, 5th corner was given to Mbabane Highlanders. Mkondo in the box, but goalkeeper Sananeza Matavela showing them how it's done. Quickly looking for Nuno, but pressure now is on the winning side. They are really working hard to keep this difference. Now we're waiting for this man here, Spepo, to see if he can take us to the break. Mkondo runs, leaves the ball behind, back with it. Kina Shongwe Masego, rather, not Shongwe. Kele. We've got 30 seconds left before we head into the break. Could be this a chance. Mbabane Highlanders, oh, beautiful play, Mkondo, but Mangoba was there to keep the team intact. See, Beautiful play. In the mix, but Asante clears the ball. This is the play that you want to see from Mbabane Highlanders. We keep on looking at Mr. Spepo to see, is he bringing us into the halftime break? Let's see. Gumete, Shongwe. Gets him. Kondo! That's a beautiful, but well blocked by goalkeeper Sandaneze Matabela. There was contact between Mkondo and Sandaneze Matabela. This man, Kirmusa Spepo, has to attend to it. This is pressure, Tony, to your former side. They are conceding so much pressure. There's so much work to be done by the defense.
This is what we expected from Highlanders. That they've been doing that for 3 minutes now. They almost scored. So the combination plays, get Tele more involved, get them get more involved in the game. Then with these combination plays, they can get behind Swallows defense and score.
Look at the chance. Masego misses the ball, but then Mkondo just in front of using his left foot, trying to chip it, but not enough to be in the back of the net. So now this is the 6th corner for the away side. And Moya now freshening himself with some water. There's also goalkeeper Sandaneze Matabela who's being attended to. So much work to be done in the second half for the defense for Mbabane Swallows, and also for the attacking side, Mbabane Highlanders. They have to be clinical. This is the chance, and for the defense, Mbabane Swallows, they should avoid any lapses in concentration. So Tony, to your expectation, this is the goal. This is the mistake made by Mabuza. Penumoya was there with a shot, blocked by Masego, but Mangowa with a beautiful finish, being where he's supposed to be at the time of being there. Have you enjoyed the first 45 minutes of this encounter, based on what we're just watching?
Yeah, of course, Fabrice. Chips and drops here and there. But the change in the whole communication was the fact that Mbabane Swallows is high ball. So we have enjoyed the first 45 minutes, and I hope we get more goals second half.
Now, 6th corner for the away side. Mbabane Highlanders take it quickly, Shongwe with Kele. Try to tease. Let's see if they get a chance. Mukondo, but really quite wide. And that should be able to sum it up for the first 45 minutes here at the Mafso Sports Center. Musa Spepo has confirmed that we're heading into the halftime break. This man right here, Mangoba Viragati, was the highlight of the first 45 minutes with that beautiful finish that came into the first minute of the encounter. He's been so far the difference. He's been able to give his side a lead that could mean a lot, where it could be their second victory in more than 10 games. That's how much they have struggled in terms of the league, Mbabane Swallows. Otherwise, for the away side, they know that if they're to make a difference, the second half will be the key period to work on it. There is some advisors coming from their number 3 Mkondo, and what a game for their number 27 Shongwe. Tony, have you enjoyed watching this white side?
Of course, I mean, later in the game, they started combination plays, they started to play forward, penetrative passes, they got into the box, hence they were getting those chances. So for me, I think if there is Bakala back to as a second half, I think we will see we'll watch a good game.
Now, this is some of the moments that highlighted the first 45 minutes. This, in my opinion, should have been a chance for Swakira Shongwe to take a lead for the white and black ensemble, but it was not to be so because he played with that chance. But then for the home side, there were a couple of chances. Jongo getting a chance in the box, taking a shot, but nothing to worry goalkeeper Masego, as you can tell. But then there was also other moments we can highlight when Jongo, alongside the playmaker in that midfield, they were able to work on that. Had a chance for some of the key players also for Mbabane Highlanders, Mkondo with that chance. And you have to talk about Shongwe, what a game he's had alongside Gumede, interchanging with Kele on the other side. Free kick was given, and once again a chance was there to try and see if they could get that chance played. but Sizalwet also was a man to watch in the first half rather, but could not really convert one of the key moments of the encounter. But this man right here, Tony, in my opinion, if he is to get a ball, he will be a problem. Tony Moy.
Yeah, I mean, nice because Mkambe abe involved for gaming. For me, he's a striker that plays on the shoulder of the defenders. He wants to play on the pockets, like Jimaila pockets, not someone that can hold the ball for Bonjongo, which Basonzele na Bosizolwet na Bontlali.
Now, that's the moment of the entire first 45 minutes with Mangoba with that clinical finish. Being where he's supposed to be, goalkeeper Masego knew that a second maybe shot will... It's a chance, of course, for... It's a beautiful finish by Mangoba. And he knows that he is the difference so far. Shongwe, with that free kick, he's been so far one of the key players for this Highlander defense, midfield rather, but what a save by goalkeeper Sandaneze Matavera. He was one to watch. They have it, Tony Jongo, another player I would think has been defined by a couple of moments in the first 45 minutes. But overall, one would say it's been the first 45 minutes here at the Mavso Sports Center. Mbabane Swallows 1, Mbabane Highlanders 0.
Thank you so much, Fabrice Msonera na yeke Tony Tabetse ku commentary booth yethu. Lapha eMavuso Sports Center lapho khona sibonile ukuthi Mbabane Swallows ikorile ku first half ngekhono lakhe Manqoba bathi nginciba wakavila kade sishokona ukuthi Mbabane Swallows 1 Mbabane Highlanders 0. Kodwa ke ama yona ileague yala kangwane. Belukona Chala ukuthi ingabe usiphathelene isifiso namuhla njengoba siyathi ukuthi ka MTN kunabo malula combo lonke leti info leti ofaka ama data or ma airtime.
Nje babukele emakhaya sithi nje sing MTN khona namuhla njengoba nibonile nje uningi lokhona amateam adlala ibhola lemnenze kakhulu sisima usekhaya ngabuseleleni sonzela stadium lokhona uthubukele amabhola ibhola imnanzi kakhulu yabona nje lana sithi sonzele ubukele yona ke iDerby yaseMbabane sithi ke lesikwendile sing MTN namuhla emacustomer lang 100 eqala la khona sangene khona stadium athi fulele emalula combo a45 emalangeni so sithi ke sonzela ke nawe ungadlala ekhaya usonzele uteke emagamini lokhona ubukele amagame amnanzi kakhulu sithi ke futhi kanjalo sing MTN njengoba sikhona la e-stadium stopaka yona i-vibe sithi ke wonke ubukele emakhaya ngiyakuthenga nje kwakhe ilula combo wonke nje lotile la ngithenga ilula combo yakhe kusukela ku25 emalangeni kuya ku250 hawu customer ke
Ngifuna nje ukubutanga nama voucher lonika ababukele emakhaya mhlawumbe ungakuchazele nje ngawo quick.
Yebo ke ama-voucher ke vele siwakhiphile sithi nawe usekhaya uyakhona ukuthi utiwinele ke ikhomo noma ke utfolele i-airtime ya45 emalangeni phela nje ukafata star 555 ufake le voucher number lekhona khona la ngephasi bese sothi hash lotawushesha acetse udatfolela i-airtime ya45 emalangeni bese ke sithi ke lokhona khona la e-stadium losonzela kugazebo ya MTN whatever la kuthengako noma ikhomba ya 250 noma ikhomba ya 25 emalangeni siyayitablisha so sing MTN sithi ke sonzela ude usonzele kugazebo yethu bese ke sesikhuluma ngayo ke ifake i-vibe promotion leselo ikhona sukela kule nyanga lephelile solo siyahamba nje siyawanika ama-customer abo 5000 sithi ke nyalo ngoba kunguJanuary nyalo ke sesenyusa imali sesithi ke nyalo sikunika ke 10000 sizabe sihambisa abo 10000 weekly kuma-customer bese ke ekupheleni kwale nyanga ya January lapho ke sizabe sine grand prize ya 50000 emalangeni 50000 emalangeni kusho ukuthi ke ukuze tokothi ungene kule competition yapha ke vibe kwakho nje kuthenga ilula combo wena sikhisa ukuthi mawufuna kungena ama-weekly draw lelo viki lelo utabe uyithengele ilula combo yakho uthi ma uyithengile ilula combo yakho wathi nje ukuthi lelo sombola lelo viki uthengele ilula combo yakho usha mahala tabanga ke mina zomngaka mathebula
Mafiswana ngicela ukuthembisa ukuthi nami lo 10,000 mlongenteka bawine including nalama voucher lesiwabonako mhlawumbe avela ku screen set nami ngidaba ingcenye yawo
angeke ngithembise mathebula kepha ke lo takhona uthi ashintsha acela afake le voucher number utatholela ke yena ke i-airtime yakhe aguqule athenge ilula combo yakhe bese ke sithi ke lothenga ilula combo ngalesibili sinema draw ka MTN ukhona nje ukhona ukuthi ungene ka Facebook ufune MTN Eswatini khona utasilanzelela nga-12 siba ne-draw lentabe i-online lapho ke sisakhona sibone ukuthi bobani labantabe basifunela ngo 10,000
siwakhulu Mafiswana
siyabonga kakhulu Mathebula sithi ke mlaleli nembukele emakhaya sozela utestadium sibake vibe
nguye ke sifiso loyo wakasibanze ngiyawubuyela kuwe Fabrice Msonera siyabona ema-teams noma yona iqembu la iMbabane Solos livele liphumile kuma-dressing rooms alikabe nje lapho isamaseke kuhlala kuma-dressing rooms siyababona abaqeqeshi baqeqeshela lapha ebhentshini iMbabane Highlanders laceleni kwami yona isengakaphumi siyawuthatha insambo kulele kuye Fabrice anayo Tony Tabetha sibuke ukuthi ingabe second half itawuhamba kanjani nekuthi sibone ukuthi ema-changes langawenta Tony kube bekangabe ungilabaqeqeshi balamaqembu lamabili bekungibambi back to you Fabrice Msonera naTony Tabetha
Nyalo sungathola imali lephuma eMzansi ngahamba mali wakho. Tihlobo takho letise South Africa atisadzingi kusebenzisa tindlela letingumgunyati naletingakaphephi. Cela lothumela imali kutsi asebenzise iMomo app yase South Africa, click send now noma mukuru kuthumela namuhla. Imali ingena ngakuphathima kweliso. Momo akanamngcele.
All right, as we gear up for the second half, there's some movements taking place at the stadium. Some of the supporters saying, let's take a walk and digest on what we just witnessed for the first 45 minutes. And of course, enjoy a live performance at the stadium. Tony, yes, the rain has returned, it's raining, but for your side, let's start with the former side, the leading side, the home side. Any changes do you think the coach should make in the second half?
Yeah, for now, Fabrice Baelita. So, Gulita Wabo, when that was they try and maintain, keep it at 1-0. Mangabas Konik shall goal. I put a penning at 1-0. Don't panic. Fix it. Mangabe is not broken. So for now, keep it. Even though I feel like Atlanta is not in the game, but for now, keep it like that because they are on top of Highlanders at the current moment. Yes, Highlanders they had moments. The Bokona Balimbola Fanabakona we possess and get behind the defense Mbabane Solos. But for now, there's nothing wrong with Mbabane Solos. They must keep it there.
All right, I would love to go back to that picture of the men standing in the entertainment area. That is Young Zesh, a well-known familiar face. And if you know some of the songs he's provided is Suge Mbabane Ngbekisaka Koza. My Constantine is wearing a Mbabane Swallows replica. So Young Zesh confirming that he is indeed a bird, Mbabane Swallows. But for today, he's providing a performance, I would say, for the supporters to enjoy his presence. Young Zesh, produced and made here in the Kingdom of Eswatini, one of the best that Eswatini have provided in terms of Afrobeat entertainment. A beautiful local singer. Yes, you're talking about Mbabane Swallows side. Now, in terms of the away side, we've raised concerns about in terms of what should we see from maybe in the last 18 area in terms of the box. But when you look at the starting 11, Tony, I've been happy with the number 77, that is Cele. Gumede 7 is doing well. Swakile Shonga 27 is doing well. Satoro in the defense. But there's something missing, man, in terms of at the finish. That's why maybe Ishmael could come out the number 45.
They play good combination football. They try to get behind Mbabane Swallows defense, but they lack a finisher. So for me, I will try the new striker, of which which is Ngosi Vumile Zulu. So give him a chance and see what he can be a high goal, because they do everything, but the final pass is always making, and they don't have someone a low point of reference. That's why you can't figure on the side, China crosses, they fell on Mbabane Swallows players.
All right, these are the men, I would say, they have got a chance to be back in the game. On the bench, in terms of Mbabane Swallows, number 17, we just saw in terms of the people on the bench, there is Sandy Mpalala. But the number 50 you just mentioned, that is Mr. Zulu. We've been told amongst the new signings of this Mbabane Highlanders side that he could be making his first appearance today. Your former playmaker rather, Tony is Palmer. Do you need him really in the second half?
Not really, I mean...
but Shaga is needed, this man right here.
Yeah, he might be needed for, of course, to freshen the legs. But for now, I still feel like Highlanders are not threatening Mbabane Swallows so much that you can change. Maybe for Karas. Yeah, after 10-15 minutes, as we said with Intlanda, Ageko Sharp today, maybe we'll see that change.
Now, so many options for the Mbabane Swallows side. You've got one delay, as Maran Shaga on the bench. You've got Karas, you've got also talk about the defenders. We just saw Palmer. So there's option for them. But in terms of what we've seen so far in the first half, maybe you'd say Penumoe is the only player you could take out and see if you can replace him with anyone else.
Yeah, for now, because as I said, it's the only striker is Lala off the shoulders, defenders. So he wants the ball spacing. He cannot hold the ball for Bonhlanhla, for Bonunu, Bonjongo, so he always wants the ball behind. So hence he's got less touches on the ball. And yes, he's threatening when he's facing Lipali, as we saw with Silen Kola and Geneganjan. He took a shot, block a goalkeeper, then Yaboya Ngiba or finish Ngiba. So you want him to run behind the defenders. If you have a striker that can hold, for me, I'll opt for that.
So much to be done by the visitors today. Let's see if they are up to the speed, to their standard. Nothing so far in terms of changes. At the away side, they return. They want this much as anyone. That is the captain Masego. He's really impressed me in the first 45 minutes.
Yeah.
What a game he's had in terms of him being the leader of this side. And are they improving as a team, Tony? Are they growing as a side? Would you say they're an improving side under coach Enes Mavuso?
They are growing. I mean, for me, I am quite impressed. But for a team of Mbabane Highlanders caliber, you need to raise your game all the time. So they'll always play under pressure at any given moment. So Nalamutla, under pressure, even though they are improving, they are expected to win this game, or at least they play a draw.
Now, team talk underway on the pitch. Zwane, number 45. There's also Kumede, number 70. Kalumusa Spepo is the center man to bring us underway once again for the second half. Quite fair for the first 45 minutes, so you won't point anything at him right now. He's handled it so perfectly so far.
Yeah.
Now, we did talk about the changes.
Yeah.
The man you called when you were on the break, Tony, Zulu, number 50.
Yeah.
And he's in now, replacing Shong. You wonder the tactical change. Does it make sense to you, Tony? If you look at what Swakile Shong was doing, this man right here, Zulu, making his first appearance in the MTN Premier League from the Republic of South Africa. We've been told that he's one to watch. Let's see what he does. But for Swakile to come out, does it make sense to you?
It's unfortunate because they have to sacrifice someone. So I think sacrifice, because it looks like they're even changing the way they play. Now they're bringing Tsele inside. They're going to play like double 10. So get closer to Ngosi Vumile Zulu. So you can tell they're looking for an early goal.
Ngosi Vumile Zulu and the other players that have been brought in, and one of the new signings from the Mbabane Highlanders side, from a team called Wetlands Wanderers in the Republic of South Africa, lower division. So experience at some point will have to show up. Mabuza keeping the defense intact. Now, Jongo. So, junior days, Tony, would you say when you're scoring to the side where now you're scoring, does it work for you, or where you were scoring in the first half, it's where it was working for you? Maybe you explain to us later, but Tsele has the ball. Is it a chance for Highlander? But he's been called into the offside position. The changing of the half, where they are scoring now, Mbabane Swallows, are they lucky to that side, or they are lucky where they were scoring on the first half?
It was always determined by where our supporters are sitting. So we always want to end where our supporters are sitting, because if we're chasing the game and we want to win the game, and we're scoring where they're sitting, next to where they're sitting, so it will give us that encouragement. So it was determined by where our fans are sitting.
Which makes sense now. You are scoring where the supporters are facing.
Yeah, that was the culture. I'm glad that they've kept it.
Now you're getting it from one of the best we ever produced in the land, Tony Tititsabetse, alongside me here in the commentary box. Now just a minute into the second half. Let's see if there is a chance for the visitors to be back into the game. A changes has been made. Out Swakile Shongwe, in Usmozi Zulu. Let's see, Tsele gets Zulu in the box. Let's see the Zulu guy. Can he do what Zulus do? Kondo Masego shot Tsele, but brings it back. Zulu header, but worried about the Mbabane Swallows defense. They look a little bit shaky, not marking. Just it's a free flow in that defense.
Yeah, I mean the first 2 minutes of the second half, you can see Highlanders, they've changed the way they play. They brought Tsele inside. They're playing with 2 10s now, so of which they're supporting Gosefumile, Zulu up front. Now they will get closer. It's what we wanted from Tsele. Let's get them more involved in the pitch, and as well as Kondo.
Now, just monitoring the situation, Tony. There was no contact there on the player. We're just seeing outside, being headed outside. Confirm shortly the player for you, but judge from here, that should be Omokina. Just monitor him, the number 17, and then he just falls down. Let's see, could be the ready conditions maybe that are pushing him to feel a little bit uneasy. Kumede Kondo chip into Masego. Sego gets Kumede. Masego. Oof, but too wrong. So if they were missing that last man to give them maybe at the finishing point, Zulu, we haven't seen much yet, but does he give you that confidence maybe in terms of how he looks physically and how he's maneuvering around the box, Tony?
Yeah, I mean physically you can tell good, so he can hold the ball, they can join in. He should be more comfortable in the ball as well. We're still hoping good a few minutes because they need a sense of urgency. I'm still waiting for that from the Highlanders team, because they're chasing the game.
Now, I might say the early minutes of the first half are quite very difficult, so you have to be very focused. In the last minutes of the first half, very crucial. First 5 minutes to 10 minutes of the second half, very important. Keeping all your players intact. Let's see. Now, Zulu, Kondo, Zulu, Kondo, Zulu. It's a chance, but 7th corner kick for the away side, Mbabane Highlanders, but the first one for the second half.
Yeah.
So it says a lot in terms of going forward. They're not happy. They want the goal.
They're not happy, man, Fabrice. They need to get a goal. For now, Batalak panic, and the players that are Batalak panic, so they'll make unnecessary mistakes. So now they need to get a goal. So that's why I'm looking for a sense of urgency from the players.
Quite serious and confident in what he's doing. Tsurumu Saspe for the ref of the day, calling Zulu Vusmuzi and Masego. or rather Mangoba, sorry, the goal scorer, is warning them to say, I'm in charge here, not the other way around. Zulu responding to say, I agree. Now, first corner of the second half from Mbabane Highlanders and the 7th for the entire game. Let's see. Chance, but well headed by the Swallows defense. It's Mangoba playing that ball that is Sizzlewetu. Sizzlewetu has got players to deal with quickly. It's back to Masego. Gets Kondo. So the chance there for Shmail, but Jongo. So much free-flowing space in both each area. Jongo takes a shot, but nothing to worry. Goalkeeper Masego. Kawago Esti. Always wondered if really becomes a relevance to what the supporter is trying to tell the viewer at home. Kabago should be his name, Tony. Some 70 say in ST. The initials have changed.
Yeah, they've changed.
7 minutes into the second half, John, it's a throw for Highlanders all of a sudden. Now, to make you aware of the capabilities and the match expectation of anyone who might want to see this game, maybe seeing a little bit of misbehavior from the supporters. Each team, Tony, in terms of marshals, those are the... there's a red card going to be given. Let's see, Tony, this is turning really ugly. Mangoba is trying to avoid or push the referee's paper to say, please don't take it out, but it will take a review to say, was it a straight red card for Njongo? Really, that's dangerous. Look at Newman trying to calm him, say, take the red card and go out. Don't argue. Tony, how bad was that for the referee to decide to give you a red card? We will take a view again, but was that really the punishment that goes with the red card?
It looks bad from the first instance, but now the referee is allowed to go and check the player if he's okay. It really looks bad. It looks bad. I mean, he deserves the red card.
So you agree with me, Tony, if you say he went for the leg, not for the ball?
And it was unnecessary. It's in the middle of the pitch, it's unnecessary.
So he has cost the team. Sandanweze Matabele also awarding himself a yellow card for interfering into the negotiations of the issue. So tensions are high. Moods are showing up now for an experienced goalkeeper. That was really unnecessary for him to get a yellow card. So now they have to take advantage of the situation.
They have to do so. I mean, they've got one man less is Mbabane Swallows, and we want to see how the coach will react. Mbabane Highlanders.
Jongo Mazibugo getting a red card, straight red card on Highlanders captain, that is Masego. That was really not necessary, quite intentional. You wonder if the intention was to get the ball or to get the leg. So Swallows are one man down. So if we are to see the game ending this way, the headlines tomorrow in your daily papers will make headlines saying 10-man birds beat Highlanders. To wonder if the game started as 10 men. Take a shot! Ooh, beautiful, shot by Mkondo, but well protected or defended or handled by goalkeeper Sandanweze Matabele. So this is where they have to take advantage now, knowing that there's one-man shot at the front in terms of Mbabane Swallows.
Yeah.
What a shot.
That's a good shot. I mean, that's what we expect. I mean, keep it low. If you keep it even lower, it hits the ground. it's going to be a problem for the goalkeeper.
Now, there's so much to watch in the second half. It's going to be a corner kick for Mbabane Swallows. Captain Newman to take it. And you wonder if the mood will be the same for the away side. The pressure that they applied in the first 45 minutes, we want to see in the second half. In terms of the home side, the calmness they showed in the first half, we want to see in the second half. So entertainment, it's all about what we want. Let's see, Newman. 5th corner kick for the Mbabane Swallows side. First in the second half. Man takes it, and one in the box, well finished, but Sizoleto. That's what you want. First on the ball, but not on target, Tony.
Yeah, not on target. On target, just inside the 6-area box, and I was quite surprised that Sizoleto heading that ball.
Now, Swallows are 10. They look like they're 11 so far. The efficiency keeps on. They have it well blocked by Mabuza. And Masego is also in the mix. Now, quick one. If Mbabane Swallows are to win this game, it will mean it will be their 5th of the season, alongside their victory against Wanderers, Leopard, Ubombo, and Tabangulu Celtics. Those are the games they have won so far. So this one will be their 5th of the season. So why for Mbabane Highlanders, if they are to lose this game, Tony, it's a blow for Coach Ernest Mavuso and the rest, because they have lost so far 4 games. It will be their 5th defeat of the season. Against Leopard they lost, Rangers they lost, Sisonge they lost, and against Singzin Hospes they have lost as well. So it will be their 5th defeat of the season.
That's a little bit too much for a team of Mbabane Highlanders, Caleb.
Now, and more Buza. Kondo. Oh, played a beautiful play, but took a long touch. Ishmael. Highlanders entering Gama, what a long pass. But Masego using his back to defend it. It's back to Tele, but flying is the team captain, Newman. It's a do or die in the remaining 42 minutes of this encounter. So Swallows, they understand that chances of getting a second one are very low. So they will have to use what they have and protect this one goal. Ishmael gets shot, but Masego, the captain, taking a chance, but goalkeeper Sananeze Matabela. We did talk about his stability as a goalkeeper, to say when he's standing still, it is hard to beat him in that condition. That is Sananeze Matabela, but Masego with a chance. Diabuya, Tony, like a ground.
Yeah, it's pound for pound. I mean, big up to Mbabane Swallows because they're not backing off. The fact that they are meaningless, they're not backing off. So we're still watching the very same game that we were watching first time.
Now, ref confirming that it's a free kick for the away side. Look at the chance we talked about. Look at Tasante with the header, but Masego with the shot, but well handled by goalkeeper Sananeze Matabela. And a lot to deal with. Now, a couple of changes to be made by the Mbabane Highlanders side. They are bringing in number 72. That is Zori Shepewa, one of the new signings as well. Let's see, Tony, could be this a difference for them? A lot has to be said about the player and what he has to offer as a player, but they need the change. Now, number 72, Pewa, replacing Mkondo. I wonder why are the key players now being removed 72 is coming in for number 24 rather, not number 3. 72 coming for number 24. So which means team captain Masego is getting out of this game. Does it make sense to you, Tony?
It does, but I'm a little bit worried because so if you take him out now, where are you going to get the passes? But at the same time, you're saying he wants to attack because he's got Swallows have got 1 man less. So we expect Kusum Kambe and how the changes because they need to score. If they don't score, they will lose this game. Yet they've got 1 man more.
All right. Sizoloto coming as well from Mbabane Highlanders is number 28, Bongumenzi Spelele. That is the player who came out for Bongumenzi Spelele, that is Mkondo. So he took out Mkondo, number 3, coming in Bongumenzi Spelele for number 28. Now the other substitution is number 72, Zwelihle Pewa, coming in for number 24, that is Masego Spamandla. So it's a lot. Oh, what a chance! But keeper Masego showcasing his team. Ngwenya, like he's lost today, Tony. Not a player that you expect him not to be much involved.
He is lost
to be one of the key players for Swallows.
He is lost. I always expected with Mkambe, he's always my changer. He will be the first substitute. But for now, and I also expected with Mkambe, in the match changes just to make sure they consolidate low one Labana. But up to now,
Ishmael Zwane struggling now. There is the man with the speed, the man with the throw. He's got a technique of throwing in the box. That is Bongi Magagura, also known as Karas, replacing the man who I would say also had a pretty fair first 45 minutes. That is Sizoloe to Nuno Shabalala. Look how the fans are applauding. They love him. He was part of the glory days during his 2030 days. So coming in is number 25, Bongi Magagula, also known as Karas. It's a difference. He's going to make a difference, Tony.
Of course, I mean, he's a hard runner. You expect him to run. You expect him to take those long-range shots. Because now they'll be limited in the game ball. So we need someone that will pitch him.
Now, let's see if this could be the second half we want to watch. Now, remember, Highlanders has made so far 3 changes against 1 made by Mbabane Swallows. Ngwenya. Newman gets a chance, cut out the box, but failed to take a shot. Newman loses the ball to Trele. Ishmael. Trele teasing, but it's a throw. The game seemingly taking a different picture, Tony, especially for a team that has got 10 men, Mbabane Swallows.
Yeah, you expect a sense of urgency from Highlanders, but up until now, 64th minute, you don't see that. Yes, they've had a couple of shots at goal, but they're not threatening Swallows at all.
How Trele gets anyone in the box? Let's see. You've got number 72, Pio, who just came in the box. Oh, what a chance. Zulu was there. Just a little bit of touch or contact, and Sandanese would have a lot to deal with. That cross into the box, Tony, it was what Zulu needed. Just a touch. Be where you have to be. Make contact with the ball. Piwa, 72, beautiful technique. Look at Gumere with the cross, but oof.
They need a touch, but that's what you spoke about. We need numbers in the box, especially look at Highlanders in Mbabane Swallows. But still, my numbers are actually equal when they get inside the box.
We are only 25 minutes away from the conclusion of this encounter, and a lot looks like is yet to come from both sides. Now let's see, Piwa. Then you're coming in the second half. It's a chance for Mbabane Swallows for them to work hard in the defense, but they are not loving what they are watching so far. So many complaints from the supporters. They feel like something is missing. If you are to watch their supporters, On the other side, the 10 men headed by this man, Mbabane. Hey. The tension rising from the head coach, Kalim Mwanya. Won the title already with this Mbabane Swallows side. And the team to throw the ball was also part of the team that won it before the likes of Wake left the club. Liswa, Tiger, Gadlela, all of them leaving after helping the side to their first trophy in nearly 2 to 3 seasons. That is the 2023-2024 season, followed by 2024-2025 season that was lifted by Zingzim Hospitals. And then this is 2025-2026 season, and yet we are yet to witness the champion. But for the first round carrot, the defending champions from Shisereni, they have already pocket their 120,000 in confirmation of their victory yesterday against Rangers. Now, Highlanders, let's see, is it a chance? Ishmael. But Karas, being Karas, was first on the ball. To avoid pressure, is decided to take a throw. Now, Tony, who's coming in, the number 12. It's a cross in the box, but and then there's Matabela being part of the key and experienced players in this Swallows defense. Now, Pandomoya gets Shashangwenya, Koskora Mangoba, Pandomoya, Mangoba, interchange between the two, Mangoba. Interchange between the two, Mangoba. Cross in the box, but nothing. Now, they have also been awarded the 7th corner kick of the encounter, which is the second of the second half. And you wonder if maybe for them being 10 and creating so many opportunities, it does have a meaning, especially knowing that there are men behind. Now let's see. 22 minutes left before Swallows can confirm that they have earned their 3 points. First 3 points of the season. Now, Shanshangwenya coming out of the field, especially knowing that he struggled in the first 45 minutes. Tony, he really didn't come to the party as we expected.
Yeah, today he was off.
Now that's it. Mbabane Highlanders, let's get a chance. That is Zulu interchanging with Kele. See a chance, Zulu in the box. Anyone, but full stop. Well defended there by Mbabane Swallows.
It's difficult for Mbabane Highlanders to score. They've got 1 man in the box against 4. Yet number double setting like grounding Swallows, so it's going to be difficult for them to score. They need to push up. I thought the players that were coming in were more of attacking players, so they must get inside the box.
Ishmael, number 28, came in also for Mbabane Highlanders. That is Spelele. Karas has a lot to deal with as well. It's a throw quickly for Mbabane Highlanders. There was a contact between Mabuza and Penmoya. Gama. Now Piwa. Coming to the second half. Let's see, Ishmael. And you've got Kumete. Beautiful play by this Mbabane Highlanders side, but failing to put the ball into the box. Kumete, and to look for Ishmael, but failing. They have to remember, Tony, that this is the only chance maybe they could hurt them. They are only 10 men.
Yeah.
So pressure being something that maybe Mbabane Swallows are used to. Let's see, Trele. It's a chance for him to tease. Trele looking for Chance for Zulu. Zulu in the box. Oof, but there is so much. At least gets a chance, but well defended by goalkeeper Sanonese Matavira. With that chance, they just need that moment to steal a ball and maybe put in the back of the net. Consistency is what will maybe give them a chance to get a goal. But for Mbabane Swallows, keeping it calm will get them this victory.
That was a well-taken shot. For Highlanders, they need to put more pressure on Mbabane Swallows. Get into the box, give those crosses in, get numbers box in. Maybe if you get one now, you can get the second one. There's still time, but the sense of urgency is very important as well.
Now we're heading into the last 20 minutes of this encounter, knowing that we should have maybe 2 to 3 minutes at a time. That is Spelele. Spelele heading into the opposition box, crossed, looking for Zulu, but there was contact with him and confirmation that maybe he was in an offside position. So substitution. So Mbabane Highlanders confirming that maybe 2 more substitution could give them what they want. In is Mabuza, the number 6. They're taking out Ishmael, number 45. Yes, Ishmael out, number 45. In is number 17, Ngampalala. Is it true, Tony?
Yeah.
So are we saying maybe it's more pressure to the Swallows defense?
Yeah, they must put pressure. I mean, it shows from the coach Bafuna win because those substitutions are changing and full sense of urgency.
Now in again is number 6 Mabuza, out is number 13 Mashwama. Number 13 Menkas Mashwama, in is number 6, that is Ayanda Mabuza. Two Mabuzas in the field of play now, including the captain now, Piwa. Let's see. Now Swallows still have 4 changes that they could make. For Highlanders, it is a do or die. All the numbers have been brought in. No more change. If someone is to be injured, it is up to Coach Ernest to say, carry on with the numbers of what we have in the box. A little bit of delay in the game. It's buying time. Experience counts. Was there contact?
Yeah, there was contact. There was no need for contact. It's 2 against 1. It's on the side of the field. You can still chase and win the ball.
So yellow card should have been awarded?
Yes, it is a yellow card.
Dr. Ndluli, one of the best maybe in terms of what we have in terms of club doctors. If it is to end like this, these are the happy Mbabane residents. Red and white, also blue. For the other side of Mbabane, it will be a nightmare. Having won the free kick, he's going to take it himself. Captain Newman Pilis, the box, gets Karas. Karas crossing the box in numbers, but well defended by Captain Mabuza. Now, pitch looks a little bit muddy for any movement of the ball. It's a throw for Mbabane Highlanders, rather Mbabane Swallows, the home side. Now Karas, oof. I want to believe this is the decision by Caleb Ngwenya to say, let me bring him in. He will provide such moments to delay the game, Tony.
That is what you expect from him. He's quick, he's pacey, he can take shots. So now his running is causing problems for Mbabane Highlanders.
I really wonder if there was contact between him and the number 5, Dennis Kama. Was there contact, Tony?
Not much of a contact, but for a clever player, you need to, any small touch, you just have to go down. Your team is leading, your team is short, so you need to run down the time.
Karas, let's see. Karas, no, it's taken by Newman, crossing the box, no numbers. Captain by the goal scorer Mangoba, takes a shot, blocked by the Mbabane Highlanders defense. So much to be played for in the last 15 minutes. One team looking for an equalizer. one team protecting the only goal. Probably, if it's not to end like this, we could have an equalizing game. Now, Med gets Trele. Lack of enough touch on that ball. Kumede, the number 70, looking for Piwa and Zulu, but and if the ball moves that way, you know that it's not enough for any striker. He's enjoyed himself. One of the players who have played more derbies in this Mbabane Swallows side, Sananozo Matabela, alongside defender Mandla Palma on the bench, and also Sizoloetu Shabalala. Now, from what I've gathered, Tony, in a game where Sizoloetu Shabalala has played, and they scored in the derby, Swallows have not lost. When Sizwe Nuno Shabalala has played, Swallows has not lost that game. So he was there when they scored, he played. So history tells us he's supposed to be the winner on the day, but we never know.
So you're saying Mbabane Swallows has won the game already?
That's what the history is saying, but anything could change right now. No, but Kina just exchanging the ball there, and Moya in an offside position, but no one is really entertaining. Now 13 minutes to go. Highlanders have already exhausted all their substitution, so made it. It's a chance, but look a little bit dejected for a team that has created more chances. All possession, they are way superior to the home side. Gama, there is beautiful interchange with the Ngampalala, looking for Piwa. There is a Gama in the box, but well defended by Asante. The incoming signing for Mbabane Swallows, Frederick Asante from Amawele, showing them how it's done. That's a clever tackle. You have to be careful in the box, Tony.
Yeah, it's, they've been reckless, for the better part of the game. So you expect them to be careful, more careful now, especially that they've got the red card already.
That's a clever tackle and defense by the international defender from Amawele, signing this week from Mbabane Swallows. Moya just playing around in the field. Quickly, Abuza. There's a complaint in the center by one of the Mbabane Highlanders players. But it's been cleared. Now, 10 minutes to go, Tony. In your analysis, in what you've seen in the derbies that you've played for, could anything from what I've seen so far, where this man has scored, could we see a change? Could anything become worse than what we've seen so far, especially for the home side or the away side?
Anything is possible, Fabrice. They can score a goal, even Highlanders can score, even Swallows can score the second goal, because now they're trying to put everyone up front. They're trying to go all out. That's Mbabane Highlanders. So they'll leave gaps at the back. But currently, as it is, it looks like Highlanders, there is no sense of urgency. They're just playing and time is ticking.
Now that's the goal scorer Mangoba, number 5, Vidagati, enjoying a little bit of a talk with the team Dr. Mhludi, saying, hey, I'm still fit enough to go the entire 90 minutes rather. He is very key to them. He is the man that so far is the difference for his side. He's made the difference. Coach Ernest knows that if they are to upset Swallows, these are the moments that they need to be technical. That's the contact we were looking for. Really, I want to say Not a good jump there, considering the conditions of the pitch. Now, Kumete. Looking for anyone who is available to change with Kama, but Karas gets the ball quickly. Protected by Bongmuzi Spelele. Cross looking for Zulu, but Piwa is the man up front. We thought the changes maybe could have made a difference for the away side Highlanders, but so far nothing effective has been done. But on the other hand, it is the home side that looks like is enjoying the ball possession. You wonder really for a team that is looking to make a difference. Now, let's see if there is a chance for Zulu. That's a tackle. That's a really quite offensive tackle. Tony, what's your take?
Yeah, Swallows has been reckless in terms of the tackles. I mean, you can see that he misses the ball. He's going for the man.
That's a tackle from Mbabane Swallows. Number 4, Celso Chauchane. This is the man. Number 4, Celso Chauchane. And he knows that really, if he didn't commit himself, Zulu was gone. Oof, he went for the legs, not for the ball. Spot on by the lineman there. Interaction between Chauchawe and Mangoba. A little bit of motivation is needed maybe for them to get into the mode to say we have officially won the derby, but they know anything can happen in the remaining 8 minutes of this encounter. There's really expectation, Tony, is that anything can happen in the remaining rather 7 minutes. Let's see. Free kick for Highlanders. That is Telisakama crossing the box. Anyone? Shot, but well-handled by goalkeeper Sandaneze Matabe, and he gets an applause from the supporters who believe in him. They know that in his presence, really, everything gets to be done. In experience from the national team, you'd expect that that's a caliber that he belongs to. On the other hand, Masego looks like really struggling with the run conditions here. Now Karas takes a shot, blocked by Spelele. Masego clears it. Beautiful play. It's a chance for Highlanders to move forward. There is Kumede teasing in the midfield. Gets Piwa. Spelele. Nampalala. Zulu. But quick response. Now it's a chance for Mbabane Swallows. Pendumoy is in front. Last man standing. And you wonder, the free kick is not given. We would get a replay to see if that really was was a foul. It will be too hard to tell at this point in time. Now, Highlanders, is it a chance? The pitch really seemed to be blocking the movement of the ball. Ngoba takes a shot, Highlanders, but Sante is present, well defended, and my captain Newman showing the skills there as well. It is not done. Zulu. Really, the pitch, Tony, I would say not effective for the away side that is looking for a goal, but Gama really trying his luck. So, Tony, 5 minutes to go. If you haven't seen anything, what's left to see? And what's left for them to see?
5 minutes and Highlanders getting frustrated now. They're kicking, they're shooting from anywhere when they're supposed to try and kick the ball just in and around the Swallows box. So the pressure now is mounting for the players.
Now, if it is to end like this, 3 points will be very crucial to the Mbabane Swallows side, considering that this will be their first victory in more than 7 to 8 games. So it tells you that maybe for the second round of the season, they could start working hard for probably try to finish as the top 4 side, considering that they are 16 points. So winning this game will give them a chance to be above Red Leopard, who are number 8 with 18 points. So it will be also their 5th victory of the season. Have won against the likes of Wanderers, Red Leopard, Bombo Sugar and Tabangulu Celtics. So they need much of this. And for the Highlanders side, there's so much misery that is being added on now. And they've been confirmed in an offside position. I mean, to me, Tony, this looks like the game plan. Keep the numbers behind as the team that is leading, and then if you get that one ball, throw it in front, it's an offside, and then time is gone.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we are going to Banapandi Moya, then Nisek Karas. So, you give the two the ball, whatever offside or they lose the ball in front, they still have to drive from that side to go to the other side. And as a Highlander side, they have a sense of urgency. Frustrated. They might not get the goal they want now.
Now, Babuza, there's Trele in the box. There's a chance for Mbabane Highlanders. Trele teasing, takes a cross. Who is there? Spelele shot! Spelele. Rather,
was the deflection?
I would say it's not really even a deflection, Tony. He's really had the post open for him, but he had Newman coming to him. He has there's a little bit of deflection rather. You're confirming, Tony. Shot from him, and this man right here, the goal scorer, touching it. Now, don't be fooled by the name on his back. The number 28 of Mbabane Highlanders. His full name is Bongumenzi Spelele Kumalo. So what's written on his shirt is Kumalo, but he uses all the 3 names. Bongumenzi Spelele Kumalo, the number 28, who just missed that opportunity. What a chance, Tony, to equalize. Now, throwing in experience. That's the decision, Tony.
It's an obvious decision. You need a defender to kill the game. That's a minute or so to go. So you need a defender to kill the game, an experienced defender for that matter.
Mangoba, the goal scorer, deflecting that ball now. It's being taken outside of this encounter. The game we've had so far, with the involvement of the weather conditions as well. Temperatures not as bad as expected, but wetlands, of course. Crossing the box. Trele still in charge. Trele teasing. Cross perfectly. But the 10-men Mbabane Swallows are really in the mood to get 3 points. Now, Karas teasing. The supporters are making noise to say, do it as usual. Cross looking for Penumoya, but Mpalada is there. Mabuza. That is Spelele Kumaro, number 28. Spelele Kumaro crosses looking for Piwa. There was a slippery in the box. You wonder if there was contact. There was no contact. Confirmation by the ref. It's a throw. They're not happy with what's been happening so far. We've hit the 90 minutes as expected. We're waiting for the additional time. Tony, this should be all if nothing changes. 90 minutes have come and gone. Mabuza, well defended by Ngoba Karas. This will be a fine time for him. Keeps the ball. It's really a bit of a mess. Spelele Kumalo retains the ball. Lack of agency from the Highlander side, as Tony highlighted it. So this is confirmation that maybe if it is to end like this, 10 men would have defeated 11 men of Mbabane Highlanders. But Mangoba. Here we are, Tony, in the ground. There is so much of an unnecessary stuff. But for Swallows, Tony, I think it's more of let's just keep on wasting the ball. We have got a lead and protect the lead, and we are 10 men in the field.
Of course, we kill the game. Kill the game every moment you get to kill the game. For them, they've played almost half the game with 10 men. So they must kill the game, get the 3 points, very important.
Penmoya, the number 7 out, and coming in number 6, Mandla Palmer, just a couple of remaining seconds. As we expected it. Additional time is there, so we are already serving that. Pure teasing, pure. Oof, loses the ball. Now, captain gives it to Karas. Karas, oof, dangerous tackle by Mabuza. Masego also gets involved. Oof, there was contact between Masego and Karas. Nothing to delay the game. Palma, could this be a chance? But taking his chance. That was a beautiful thinking from the veteran veteran defender to say,
good idea.
Let me take him off the hook. Swallows are waiting for the final whistle of the man in the center, Musa Spepo. Newman. Umete. Dying moments. This could be the last chance for the away side. It's a throw from Mbabane Swallows. If it's not this, then what? For so far 93 minutes of the Mbabane Derby, now 94 minutes of the Mbabane Derby. So the sense of winning it is gearing in for the supporters. They're now singing their lungs out to say, we've got it. Anytime from now, Mr. Musa Spepo will bring us to the end of this encounter, but Highlanders probably have got 1 or 2 chances to showcase if they've got what it takes. Buza, struggling is Zulu there. Zulu has to deal with Palma. Just came in to keep that defense intact. They have it. The Bears, the blue and the red and white side of Mbabane have won the Mbabane Derby. Confirmation of that early a goal by Mangoba Viragati 21 minutes into the game, and the supporters and the players, they know how much it means for them. Mbabane Swallows won and Mbabane Highlanders need. What a game it was. They know what it means. The man right here has confirmed the victory. Red, blue, white side of Mbabane, they have won this game. What a game, Tony. They now jump to 8th position of the MTN Premier League with 19 points rather, to say they are close into the top 10, into the top 5 of the league. What a game, Tom.
What a game. I mean, for Highlanders, they must be disappointed in themselves for playing most of this game with more numbers, but they couldn't break Swallows. And credit to Mbabane Swallows for keeping that 1-0 lead. I think it takes them over Mbabane Highlanders, of which even the breaking rights now, it belongs to them.
Signs of happiness for the Mbabane Swallows supporters and the players. The man here, number 5, he is the man who is the difference of this encounter, Mangoba. And he's saying, you know what, we've done it. And this is the moment that is the difference of coming from Ngwenya. Misjudging the cross was Mabuza, shot from Pandumoya, blocked by Masego, bang impact, that is Mangoba Vilagate, and look how much it means for them. What a finish and what a way of taking 3 points in the Mbabane derby. Pandumoya did what he has to do, but Mangoba presence was felt. Oof, bang in the back of the net. Tony, this is the difference. This is the man who changed the game, and the Mbabane derby has come to the end.
True, Fabrice. I mean, one mistake from Mbabane Highlanders defense. They went to sleep. It's a missed kick, and the Swallows took advantage of that. So we have Mbabane Swallows as the breaking rights of taking the breaking rights of Mbabane.
Now the away side president of the club, that is Mamkize, looking a little bit unhappy with the results, but fair play is the moment. Clapping hands for the performance of the boys to say, hard luck boys, you've done it. I was expecting 3 points, but it was none to be done. Hard luck to the away side, Mbabane Highlanders. Now that confirms that it is indeed their 5th defeat of the season. That is Mbabane Highlanders. They remain with 17 points. It's not what they expected in terms of the results. But these are the moments that we wanted to see. That is clearly a player, I would say, so much potential in this Mbabane Highlanders side. And look at that, Zulu. It would have been a chance for them to take a lead. Once again, we have Zulu being involved there, but Mangoba standing still to clear the ball. On the other side, the home side, trying their best and see if they could maybe surprise goalkeeper Masego. And then the moment that maybe defined the second half from Mbabane Swallows, Njongo with that red card on Captain Masego. Really harsh and unnecessary from a player of his caliber, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, the worst part is it was on the center of the field. It was unnecessary. It almost costed his team. But they bailed him out by winning this game.
Now, Ishmael, Kele, and also not forgetting the likes of Zulu have tried their best in the second half, but really this man right here, Sananese Matabela, showcasing that experience is not bought but gained. Masego on countless occasion had a lot to deal in terms of the Swallows offensive side. Ngwenya with that shot, not on target, but goalkeeper Matabela did not want to take a chance. You have moments where also Captain Newman had to show why probably leadership is very key. I mean, this also, it's an expectation that maybe if there were 11 men in the field of play, 20 could have been different. Piwa, what a hill back into the box. If this should have been inside, just contact with the ball. That's what they needed. and the game was going to be back to square.
Just needed a touch. But it all goes back to the fact that they were not getting inside the box. They were not getting there in numbers. So as a result, they've lost this game.
Now, these are the stats for the entire 90 minutes in the encounter here at the Mavsa Sports Center, between Mbabane Swallows and Mbabane Highlanders. Total shots on the away side are more. That is Mbabane Highlanders, considering that they played the second half with more numbers than the home side. Ball possession, indeed, you have to say they were quite effective, but this is what you expected from the team that is coming away. More shots on target and more ball possession, Tony.
Yeah, of course, we expected that, but they had the ball on the wrong areas of the field. There was no sense of urgency. There was no combination play. We expected more from Pele. And the man of the match, I think he deserves it.
Yeah, scored the goal. He kept the team in the game. On countless occasions with the chances, he was there. Walk away with 2,500 Marangini as the man of the match. Supporters who look like they are dejected with the results, especially Highlander supporters, are just walking to say, let's just go home. But we are not happy with what we've seen. All right, let's cross over to our field reporter Linda Dlamini with the man of the match. For us here, Fabrice Musonera and Tony Tititsabetse. What an entire 90 minutes we've enjoyed so far. Mbabane Swallows 1, Highlanders 0.
Thank you so much, Fabrice Msonera naye Tony Tabetse. Full time lapha eMavuso 1 Mbabane Swallows 0 Mbabane Highlanders. Luckily, man of the match Lolo Korel, the winning goal Manqoba Nciba wakaVilakati parallel gezako. Congratulations, you scored the winning goal. You told the big check 2.5. How was the game?
I know. First of all, congratulations to Machita. I know. Itabile, Sitelana is under pressure because the results for the past, I think, 7 games. Buanga similar right. So, but today, we scored on Gong. The challenge of Derby, and we want the breaking rights. I think it's the past 4 seasons. So, so we might have all problems, but I wanna put this the way in Mbabane Swallows. So that's why it's fighting. Even if it's a red card, still Sazama, which is push at least something I want. But I know they are figuring Mbabane Highlanders. No, but figuring about that, so they had a good game.
A very good game. Mhlambe yini kakhulu labantshele kona quickly nje coach before the game le.
Yeah, it's not fake lina pressure, you know. Asikhohle ngala results lawa, because lo nyabuku shaya probably in the past games. Ngoba like the game esidlalile before. Maybe strowile yabo sesiyangena sicabanga le game la uthi strowile. So this time sivele sakhohlwa nje ngoba last days athi sicala on a fresh page. So that is why namhla sicala ka so it's a major booster because this game sidlala another big game yabo na number 1 yabo. So it's tough so kufuna vele ukuthi sicine vele simachika. Thank you very much.
Manqoba wakaVilakati loyo man of the match lo Korelo nalgoli the winning goal. Ndamfuna coach weMbabane Swallows the winning coach etela sike stowuva ukuthi ingabe igame namuhla ihambe kanjani. Nguye coach loyo Khalebo kaNgwenya lo savela akhona la coach congratulations. Very tough game, but ukhonile ukuthi bafana bakho babukeka ba motivated namhla.
I think we played well. The boys stick to our plan and we took our chance well early in the game and they were disciplined. I like the discipline they showed today and the character. Even when we were men down, we did not lose our shape, we did not lose our discipline. We still, when we were down, we still created a couple of half chances, we did not take them, which finishing let us down a bit. We could have done better, but we will work to improve on that.
Ukhuluma ukuthi uthole i-red card I think 7 minutes into the second half, but ukhonile ukuthi ube resilient, khonile ukuthi ungapanic ema-boys akho angaluzi ema-tactics.
That is the discipline I'm talking about. They were very disciplined. We did not lose our shape when we were men down, and they worked for each other, which I liked the most. They were there for each other. I think it's a 3 valuable point for us. We just needed 3 points in this game.
next game against Ngizino Spurs, game lengazange sayibelula.
Ayikasibelula, it will not be easy, but we'll prepare very well, hard for this game again.
Thank you so much, coach.
Thank you so much.
Nguye coach wayo iMbabane Highlanders Mbabane Swallows sorry bayaqhawulana lapha ngidamlanza coach wayo iMbabane Highlanders eneswa kamavuso ngimlethe nje akade usho ukuthi ingabe le game namhla yena uyibone kanjani senginaye coach weMbabane Highlanders coach aneswa kamavuso a very tough game mhlambe ma fans abe entertained yes mhlambe not emagoli ngalendlela bebagadze ngayo uyibone hamba kanjani no igame coach.
Hey, it was a tough game, but lenhle kakhulu. Yinhle ngekuthi isitshengisile ukuthi team yethu ikahle kuphi, yasitshengisa futhi ukuthi isashoda silungise ini. Ngicabanga ukuthi sidlala against iMbabane Swallows lebe expectile. It's just that akukasebenzeli ukuthi sikhona ukuthola amagoli. Otherwise in terms of play, hayi sisitakele sisebenzile siyathi ukuthi kumele soqala phi sibhekephi.
Bekulukhuni kanganani coach ukuthi bathole i-red card 7 minutes ku second half bese uzama lokuba breaker le stubborn defense yabo.
Very tough. Ngicabanga ukuthi bebalungisile, they are shifting, they are covering, their balancing was perfect. Ngicabanga ukuthi we can't take anything away from that. Basi denied all open scoring chances. Bas force nje ukuthi asivele sidlale the passing game in front of them. Kubasebenzele ngicabanga nathi sibonile ukuthi sifuna improve kuphi kuze ukuthi next time sihlangana ne situation lefana nale sathi ukuthi kumele sihendishe kanjani.
Coach ukhulumile ku build up kuta kule game lena ukuthi expect some few signings ingabe u happy yini mhlambe ngendlela labafike bafitha ngayo eteamini.
Their first match angikhali ningathi maybe they needed to adapt and bakhone kujela with the rest of the team ngilapho labatawusiniketa khona what we are expecting angikhali ngicabanga ukuthi going forward yeah sitawukhona kuba na that age.
Coach, lastly, ngicela unike ema-fans eMbabane Highlanders i-hope second round kusele inye game first round second round ukuthi ndawubuya nikompitele yona i-league if possible.
Ngiyabonga ukuthola lelo thuba lelo wonke lo supporter iMbabane Highlanders na lo iMbabane Highlanders ngicela kumniketa idolo cina ngimtshele ukuthi kuloko la kubonile lamuhla ngicabanga ukuthi sitawakhela etikwako manje ngakhulu ama positives labe khona lobe kakhona stadium uyathi ukuthi team yakhe ikhaliphe kuphi ishoda silote kuphi nasibambisene ngicabanga ukuthi ama results second round atabanga lamahle kakhulu.
Thank you so much coach.
Siyabonga Nkosi.
Nguye coach wayo iMbabane Highlanders loyo eneswa kamavuso ukhuluma kona ukuthi ujabulile ngendlela abadlali bakhe labadlale ngayo noma bakhale phasi ngeligoli linye ecanzeni kuyo iMbabane Swallows. Naye ke coach Caleb Ngwenya ushido uthi badlali bakhe bakhombise resilience egemini namuhla bakore early first half then second half bathola i-red card after in minutes laka 7 lapho khona balwile bangangenisa iligoli igame lelandzelako mhlambe yayo iMbabane Swallows njoba shido Caleb Ngwenya ukuthi a very tough game yayo insingizi not Spurs igame lena lesihlale siyibona just like sibonile namhla igame lena becishe ibe nako konke yaba ne red card yaba neligoli even nema fans yaba nemvula. Fabrice Msonera, back to you. Thank you so much thina la eMavuso Sports Center sesitimikisa kuwe tinzambo unayo Tony Tabet.
All right, beautiful stuff. Linda Tamino on the field reporter. Once again, a reminder of what we enjoyed in the first 45 minutes here. A cross coming from Tlaltangwenya, a dejected moment from Abuza, Penumoya with a chance, and the number 5, Mangoba, being the hero of the day. He is the man of the match. He is the goal scorer of the Mbabane Derby. He is indeed the winner of today's match. What an encounter, what a chance, lapses in concentration, and of course, goalkeeper Masego could not do much in terms of defending that, but bang in the net. What a finish. Being where he was supposed to be, and these are the men and the women and the young talented also fans who came to watch the game. What an encounter we've watched here. It is the Mbabane Derby here at the Mavuso Sports Center. Mbabane Swallows came prepared. Mbabane Highlanders had chances to get the game, but it was not their day. If you've enjoyed it, this was Eswatini TV. I was your commentator Fabrice Musodera here in the Manzini City, as you can see, alongside former Mbabane Swallows captain and legend Tony Titi Tabetse, and we do say we did enjoy the 90 minutes. And what about you? Until we meet again, Niazimos. Sitela Kamnanzi.